All right, y'all.
Thought I was gonna have to bust out my Stewie. Intercourse.
I'm real salty right now because I just
Relations.
realized one of my earrings fell out, and I have no idea where it fell out at. So I don't know if it fell out while I was cleaning the snow off the truck. I don't know if it's on
Probably.
full time where I was asleep or what. But
Just to guess, let's just guess the work.
and I just got them for Christmas. My mom finna be pissed.
Don't tell her.
Oh, I'm finna be pissed.
Don't tell her.
She petty though. She the type to find it and
Yeah,
hold on to it just to see how long until I say some shit. I'm like, I ain't seen you in your earrings in a while.
That's how you
Anyway,
know she got it.
I'm going to thank you guys for tuning in to this week's episode of Socially Awkward. If this is your first time joining us, I'd like to properly introduce myself. I'm your host and favorite motivational speaker, Mimi Sun 100, or Cummer Walker if you're nasty. I
And
am
most of y'all are
joined.
nasty.
What it do, D? I feel like he ain't been here in a while. I feel like he missed us past couple weeks.
He been here.
Has he? Oh, you know what? He was on a live on a replay.
Right.
That's why. Yeah,
He was
it
on
was
the
a
replay.
replay.
Oh, let them know about the replay because I think people didn't realize that was a replay.
Well,
Right,
they
thought it was
inboxed
live.
me and asked. It was like, "Are you really?" I was like, "No, it's a replay. My bad. But I am joined by my co-host as usual. We got the narcissist pod guy Juan
Why you keep calling me a narcissist, man? Every week.
because I'm honest.
Don't agree,
Because I'm honest.
but I'm not.
Mr. Tone Deaf, both of the Deaf Fresh Show, and we have a special guest this week. It's been so long since
Man,
I've
you
actually
have
had
a guest.
a guest on the show,
That's
especially
not
somebody
related
that I
to us.
love as much as this. This is my boo Ashley, guys. Most of you probably already know her because you know she hot in the streets. You know what I'm
A
saying?
little bit.
Wait, what?
I'll be out here. I'll be outside.
This nigga said he been here all sad and
Ain't
shit.
nobody said no. Like that nigga been here.
No, I don't know. Maybe it was because maybe it was just last week.
No, it's
Because
Dino.
everything was
Dino's like, what was dude's name on Suicide Squad? Where you didn't until he died. We had to go back and watch and realize he was there for the whole thing.
late.
I think I
Damn.
know who you're talking about, but I forgot his name.
See, that's what everybody said.
Yeah, man. How was everybody weekend? I slept. We already know how that went. I mean, it was a little bit deeper than that, but we'll get to that towards the end of the episode.
We good. We at the halfway point of the love tour. You know, you stopped in for this latest episode.
I did. I really enjoyed myself. It was
You know
fun.
the most funniest part about the episode?
What?
She sat right there. She looked me dead in my eyes. She was like, I ain't gonna take over your show, bro.
Oh yeah, it was her show.
I was like, cool, for sure.
it was her show.
5 minutes in.
She took
It's turned into Socially Awkward real quick.
Dog.
Well, that was because Denise had literally been having continuous conversation.
Hey, I didn't say you died, bro.
We ain't said you died. We just like we got to go back to look and realize you were there.
Oh, you've been sick. I forgot about it. He had been sick.
And sometimes niggas don't be paying attention to the comments. We should just scroll.
Yeah, but so on Friday,
did the
I
love
was
tour.
able to stop in for the Deaf Fresh show. And that episode was really, really dope to me. The topic for that episode was intimidating. Now, are you unapproachable or just protecting your peace? So obviously I had a lot to say on that topic.
You did.
Mhm.
I'm not intimidating though.
You are.
I'm not.
I told you.
We're afraid of you.
I told you off bat. You're intimidating because you do OnlyFans. Ain't nobody gonna want to date you. They want to try to fuck you, but as long as you keep doing, it's like strippers.
Should they be more
Mhm.
they be more intimidated about that? Like niggas will say they want to fuck or they want to do whatever, but then they can't
Can't get it up
they can't
They can't.
perform
because they
they're too
sat there and
intimidated.
they watched pre-production.
they gas themselves up too much.
They went to your OnlyFans. It was like, damn, she like all this. I can't do that.
Whew, Tone really trying to segue us into this topic right away. Talking about they went on my OnlyFans because I've been dealing with some shit this weekend, y'all. Man,
Yeah.
I've been stressed out this weekend, and I shouldn't be stressed out because I'm single. I'm
No, you're
single
not.
as fuck.
Nope.
Say she's
Who
living.
you keep telling this to?
You said which is
Single.
weird because you don't even speak in real life. I don't
Mm.
like talking to people.
She's an
I
I
introvert.
don't like people being in my personal space.
She's an introvert.
Thought
That's
you-
You know,
respectable.
a lot of people really have this thing because they do see, how open I am on social media and when we doing the OnlyFans and everything else that it means that, when they see me in person, run up on me. Now I'm not, unapproachable to the point where if you do come and speak, I'm gonna just look at you or be rude. I'm very, I'm bubbly when I'm talking to people. I would just prefer not to talk to people.
Her anxiety be on 20.
Yeah, I don't,
Yeah.
because I've put hands on a lot of people back in the day. You know what I'm saying? And it's like
retaliation.
I never know if
Gotcha,
it's
bitch.
one of them things where somebody's rolling up on me like, hey, you meet me like on some Kane shit.
Right.
Like,
right,
which
right.
one of y'all is Kane? Like, I don't know what motherfuckers be on and shit. So when you just come into my space uninvited and I don't recognize you, it's like I always gotta have my head on the swivel type shit. And it's like, bro, I'm in here drinking, trying to eat these wings. Like, is we finna get to tussling, or is they finna tell me that they like my content or the podcast, or maybe my Facebook stats is funny? I don't know what's coming. So that be getting me.
Yeah, she's an introvert. She has high
Very
That's
anxiety.
how
Right.
they should approach you. This is a peaceful engagement.
D said he gonna start asking Tone the questions for me because he always answering for me.
Because she already tells us the answer. She don't want to talk to you. We have had kickbacks, and she spent the whole time there in the kitchen because it was niggas there that she did not know.
Yeah, I be in my own little world, man. I be out the way. The motherfuckers in this room is really the only ones that, like, if it's just us, I be cool. Like, we can sit there, we could chop it up, we could talk or whatever. But then it's like two new niggas walk in the room, and it's like I be like, yeah, I'm finna go
Who
sit
that?
on the
What they
couch
here
out there.
for?
Right.
Who that? Who sent you? What for?
So, we've talked about, several times about the whole selling pussy thing. We've talked about, OnlyFans, niggas always propositioning, wanting to
Ladies of the
work
night.
and everything else. Like, how they'll just hit you up, like, how much type shit. Now, we know how I feel about collabs. Like, I don't collab with random people. My collabs that have been on my site have been with people that I'm already familiar with or have a long history with in general. Like, I recycled it. We've said this several times. Captain the Planet speaking. But there's this guy, like, he is so adamant about working with me to the point where he's like I'll fly you out, to film with you. Now, when you hear the term like flying out, what does that mean to you? When somebody says, well, I'll fly you out.
Some you will pay for my
You're
plane
taking
ticket.
care
My
of
plane
everything.
ticket, my room and board,
Right, you
and
got
my
it. You got me.
expenses.
And you
So
feed me.
everything is on you.
Right.
So not just the plane ticket, but the hotel, my spending money. I'm getting 3 meals.
Goddamn, what?
3.
Yeah.
Wait, what are you doing here?
What you mean? I'm
What-
somebody flying me out. That's what I want.
You want spending money? I pay for everything else. You can't spend your own
No,
goddamn
no,
cash.
No.
See, your problem is you came out here to fuck. That's whatever we do, we doing it in this room. I'll feed you.
Mm-mm.
You gotta go
Right,
get your
like,
own.
guys
are you
don't
trying to go to
know.
Rodeo? Like,
you ain't-
No, I'm just saying whatever it is.
You trying to go to the
I
mall or
want,
something?
Maybe.
Oh, you mean like
Mine?
if we go out to a club or something, like you paying for all the drinks and
Yeah.
Okay,
the
that's
food
different.
and
Yeah.
everything? and shit like
Oh,
that.
no, she said spending money.
Yeah, spending money.
That's my boo.
Spending. He said, "Who's that lady?"
Yeah. No,
Who's that?
That
Lady.
hungry motherfucker.
but I figured that we all agree that when somebody says that they're flying you out,
Yeah.
that they're flying you out and paying for your accommodations until you go back home.
Right.
So just off of curiosity, because something just told me, like, you know what? Ask him what he means by fly you out. And I'm glad I did because that gave me content for today's show.
Oh Lord.
I said, so when you say that you were willing to fly me out, what does that mean? Oh, I'll pay for the flight.
That's it.
Where the fuck am I going once
So-
I get off the plane?
So you want to record with me.
Mm-hmm.
You want to record with me, but you don't want to cover the accommodations in order for you to record with me. I didn't come finding you and your OnlyFans and everything to say, hey, this is a person that I want to collab with. You want to collab with me,
Mm-hmm.
but you only want to pay for the flight. So I'm supposed to pay for my hotel room,
Mm-hmm.
food, all of this shit. I'm supposed to come out of pocket because you want to fuck me. How does that work?
Right.
It doesn't work, but
Exactly.
that's what he wants. But you know, I'll shoot him some bail. Maybe this is the first time he's ever tried this. Maybe this is a learning experience. Like, look, bro, if you're gonna offer to fly bitches out to your state, you have to cover more than just fucking plane tickets.
You said ass tripping, and that means your flight is on me. Not in this case, it
No.
don't.
Not
Absolutely
when-
not.
not
You
when he's
you
seeking-
are trying
not
to
when
fly
he's
me out
seeking-
because you
right.
want some pussy.
Right. Now when
But-
you're seeking me out and this is for content that you know what I'm saying, that's why I said all the things that I said. Is because you want me. I didn't want you. He wanted her.
You got
So
a
at
point
least
there.
the bare minimum should be done.
You said or stay at his crib, but that's his plan at least. See,
Oh no.
and that's I guess what I'm not understanding. Why people feel like, and y'all know I say this all of the time when it comes to me doing content. People want to fuck me more than I want to fuck them. That is not me being cocky. That is not me being an asshole. That is fucking facts.
That's a fact of life.
Mhm.
Like they want to fuck me more than I want to fuck them. I don't just go around looking for like, damn man, I want him. That's not my thing. I be in my own little zone. If somebody comes and whatever, and I like, what I see or whatever, then it may be like, all right, well, he cool. I would. But it's not a thing like, oh man, I gotta fuck dog. I gotta have that. Except Jason Momoa.
Yeah.
Hey,
He's
You know, I
single now.
divorced.
he's single.
I know I still gotta get him
For
a
the
free
odds
trial to
forever-
my OnlyFans. So he can
Will the
see what he's
odds
been
forever
missing
be
in
in
all
your
these years
favor?
we've
You
been
just
married.
be DMing him links.
Just sliding links to him.
Yeah. Pretty
All right, bro.
much.
You drop it on the Snapchat too. It's only
I
on.
said we both getting paid for this content. No, right? Don't matter. You want to film with me. You want to film with me. There are people that are paying for features,
I was just gonna say that.
even though they still getting credit on that song.
And
But
they
you
make
have
sure
to
that
pay
that-
them
yeah.
to come lay that track for you.
Yeah. And they also make sure that artist is comfortable and have all their needs that is met.
He
Like-
said, but I did the best thing by getting clear. Now, it wasn't something that I was thinking about doing anyway, but it was just something because it's like, because I know men, I really wanted to just, I'm like, let me ask this nigga what he meant by flying out.
I would like to know why a nigga so comfortable with saying, hey, you can stay at my house.
I don't know.
You don't know what this
Niggas is
woman could do.
weird.
Because I feel like a nigga would,
Energy be weird.
they would go and be like, all right, I'm finna get this, $39 ticket off of hotwire.com and I'm finna wear this ass out and then send her home.
For all you know, she may already know people there. She may already have the crew on the way,
Right, like what if you invite this heifer to your house?
and she gets everything.
She fuck you,
Mhm.
y'all get the content, and then you wake up and
all
the
your
inside of
shit
your
gone.
shit bare as a motherfucker.
Looking like that
Everything
last
gone.
episode of Fresh Prince.
Right, like this bitch done robbed you blind.
Mhm.
Oh, speaking of that, your disc in the Xbox,
What is it?
your Fresh Prince.
I just don't feel like, as a person that sought me out to work, that I shouldn't have had to come out of pocket for anything.
No, you shouldn't have. But that's
This
a
is you wanting
very,
to work.
very trustworthy nigga for no reason.
Bro,
You said because niggas go nig, don't act like y'all knew this shit. No, but that was the whole reason why I wanted to act, like, just for shits and giggles, because I'm like, niggas really, really, really be trying. And when you see how people talk and how they do little shit, and you like, he don't seem like he's even the type of nigga that would want to pay for that. So that probably hurt his pride a little bit to even ask if he could fly me out. But I'm finna just for shits and giggles. I want to see what this nigga's finna say. And he said exactly what I thought that he would say. But that's not how I see it. I feel like if you are trying to fly somebody out, then that means that you got them until they leave.
right. Have all your ducks in a row. This is what you
Now,
want.
that doesn't mean that if a man offers to fly you out and, he, even if he does say that he got you until you leave, that don't mean you go down that motherfucker broke with nothing on you. Because
You're
niggas
supposed
can
to go
switch
nowhere
up.
broke regardless.
Switch up at the drop of a fucking dime. And we've seen many screenshots and horror stories of bitches that decided to do this and flights was canceled.
Yeah.
Oh,
So they had to find their own way home.
like how
Hotel
Future,
rooms.
like that
was
time
ended
when
early.
Future had old girl come down there, and because she wasn't fucking, he cut everything off on her,
Yep.
just left her there.
Yep.
Say niggas will be niggas.
You shouldn't be flying nowhere if you can't get your way back.
Tell me
home
who that is. I'm not
anyways.
in the group.
I'm going right there now. Yeah.
And say, hey, Fresh, if you let a bitch fly out and rob you in your house, you deserve to be robbed. I don't know, man.
I ain't letting no
Nigga.
bitches in my house.
Exactly.
Niggas be snoring pretty good around these
'Cause the
motherfucking parts.
first thing I know she going for is the tennis shoes.
Mhm.
'Cause, you know, I don't take all this nigga shoes.
D says the terms of the transaction need to be agreed upon before the flight confirmation
Exactly.
comes through. I want shit in writing. I would be that type of person.
Yep.
Like if I was the type of person, like I did like collabs with anybody, like I'd have stayed and they were like, all right, well, I'll fly you out, or I'll give you, $5,000 for this scene, and then I pay for this and this. I want everything in writing. Everything would have to be in writing. Like this is not a thing where I would take anybody's word on when it comes to business.
It's
Yep.
Lil Red.
Like at all. Like nigga, I need everything. Like nigga, if I gotta poke you in the thumb with a safety pin and you do one of these and shit on the paper, nigga, whatever we need to do. Do you know your local notaries, nigga? I want all of this shit in writing.
Why niggas don't have agents?
Wait, what?
Well, some do.
I would have an agent.
Oh,
Some do.
So that way, you're not even talking to me about any of this shit. My agent is gonna handle all that.
you
So,
just want to say contact my peoples.
Yep.
that too. Get in touch with my niggas.
That's all
I
you
just
want
want to
to
put booking info in my bio.
Oh God.
Booking
But I'm
info.
just saying, like, that will prevent a lot of shit. If
True.
you have an agent, like, look, he gonna take care of
I don't feel like you need an agent. You just have to make sure that you have contracts in place. Contracts really ain't hard to draw up. Like
Talking
you know what
about
your
for
terms
lazy
is gonna be.
niggas.
I mean, you can draft a standard contract that you literally just have
I'm
everybody
gonna get a
sign.
white dude named
Because like
Steve
for me,
take
like
care
with
of
my
everything.
releases for
Gotta
content
be
and shit, like
Jewish.
it's the same one. I just use everybody's
Huh?
shit.
Jew.
You got to be Jewish, fam.
See?
Why
Gotta
Steve
get a
can't be
Jew.
Jewish?
He has to be Jewish.
Oh, that's
I'm not
cool.
gonna trust
Yeah,
nobody
that's
if he's
what-
not
that's what
You
Jewish.
talking
fam.
about the ones, the little yarmulke, right?
You ain't gotta have that on, bro.
That's right, Denise. If it ain't in black and white, it didn't happen.
Mhm.
I thought the phrase was if it wasn't on the internet, it didn't happen.
Mhm.
D said, you ain't wrong. OnlyFans accounts require taxes to be paid. Therefore, treat it as a business because it is.
You know she
Weird.
No, they just want to fuck.
We're independent contractors.
smoke.
It's like
I
when
think-
niggas, that's like when niggas go to the strip club try to take strippers home.
D said, DM him. This coochie come with the contract. Then come.
Oop.
Because
This
I
is
mean,
hilarious.
because
Was it a
it
cum track?
come track.
That was good, bro. I don't even know what to give.
Why you don't be ready with the buttons, bro?
Because
You supposed to
he
be
be
on the
lost
fly,
in
bro.
thought. He be lost in
You supposed
thought.
to be on the fly, man. Jeez.
You know what I told Tom? And this is what we're gonna think of. Like, we're gonna think of a set number of buttons that are here. Now we're gonna know that they're there. Cause sometimes Tom flip the buttons. I don't really know what's all here. Sometimes they don't even be the show buttons. Now today they were.
I
Cause
think
it's
that was
purple.
last
It's a
week.
purple background. So I knew this was the Hoshi Awkward button. I just don't know what's all here.
I had to reset the whole computer, which resetted the button, so it made it easier
So,
to get everything
We
together.
are
Now.
gonna come up with a set list of what should be here. So
You know what you
know.
buttons to push.
Right. So
Then
like
he said, you ain't wrong. I've
the
drawn
button,
up
and it
contracts
says
for a lot
iTunes.
less. Google is
Shit like
free.
that.
You know, all you gotta do is say it. Never mind. We'll talk about it off air. This is not our show.
So
What?
I don't it's shit.
Wait, did she say we are independent? They are independent contractors.
No, I think
He said what's bootleg is. I don't have.
Oh, I think he think you fucking on camera too.
I don't.
don't
Are,
have-
are you?
I don't.
Yeah, are you?
Right.
No,
you told us
I'm
we
not.
can't assume.
No.
So let's.
Would you ever do
No.
OnlyFans? We can talk about it off mic. You send me
Look,
the
I'm
link.
like,
the
I was like, yes and no. I mean, me and my kids, we have open conversations and
Right.
communications. I would have to
If
keep
this
it
heifer
real.
can do it,
I have, I just,
you can.
Ari is like,
I
just
know,
be
I know,
behind the
like
paywall.
I know, like I can. I don't know if I would.
Okay. Well, let me know.
No, if I was to get
I-
into it, I would.
I support local business.
I was just gonna say, I know who my collab request gonna be.
Talk to.
So you just gonna
Okay,
fuck,
never
you just
mind.
gonna fuck up the whole channel right away.
Right, like you've alienated
yeah, 'cause
a few
and-
fucking subscribers.
And I hate that for y'all because like one of the people that y'all could have subscribed, actually two.
I
I'm
literally,
not fucking
I
with it.
literally
I
blocked
ruined
her.
it. I ruined it because I had to tap though. I'm sorry.
I don't
I'm
care.
sorry.
But it's the fact that when she dropped the promo link, like, I know this bitch in this wig. I don't want to fucking watch it.
Hey, Maul always be like, man, as soon as I see some shit that fucking Pink Panther wig, I get
Right,
pissed off
get
because I
pissed
know
off.
it's
fucking know it's you. How you think I feel when the Ari shit be coming across my goddamn timeline?
Yeah. Sorry, man.
Yeah.
So I
On
can't.
second thought, if you get OnlyFans, don't tell me.
I can
I don't,
only
even, I
subscribe.
don't care no more.
I can only subscribe to professional porn stars because I
Right.
know neither one of y'all on that level yet.
Hey, speaking of professional
Oh,
porn,
thank you for the yet.
No, we're talking about you.
speaking of professional porn stars, y'all remember Jenna Jameson?
Yes.
I barely.
Really? And you the old nigga in the room.
Look, fam, there's a cutoff point.
I only remember because when they was doing when Val Venus was debuting, that was the chick that got to do the scenes with him.
Yeah, like, cause she was like mega porn star
She
Yeah.
white, ain't she?
back then. She
Yeah.
That's why I don't
Jameson, white as
remember.
a bitch.
That's why I don't remember her.
Them titties though.
I don't cross color lines in my porn.
Oh, so you ain't never seen Alexis Texas?
No. As much as you talk about her, I'm like, who the fuck is that?
that's the lady with the buns, right?
Thick ass white girl.
That's
Hog.
so
Man, young guy, Paul.
Hog.
that's all you, bruh.
Hey, look,
That
I
pink
don't
is
mind-
pork, bruh.
I don't
Can't do
mind
it.
watching
That would
her.
be OG success. Yeah, he's an AS1 local OnlyFans that look weird as fuck. The cheeks don't match the thighs.
There's a lot of them. The cheeks don't.
Oh,
match the
and
thighs,
booty.
bruh.
Yep, talking about her. Yeah, I know. And she gets because she deals with somebody that was always trying to collab with me. I'm like, bro, he's Marv's cousin.
Speaking of that,
I'm not finna.
Hey, so not to go too far off. So you know how earlier when I told you the new show that started on the network said they know you, and they introduced you by the Cummer Walker name, so I knew exactly how they knew you. Why they was like, yeah, because she always collabing with my boy, and said the name, the same one you and Ari collab with. Like, I fucking hate all you people.
We actually
I'm here
have
for you, bro.
Thank you, man. I need somebody right
We
now.
have
I
a-
support you.
we have a really, really, really big interesting scene coming up next week.
I don't care.
I'm not talking to you, bitch. I'm talking to my motherfucking listeners, man. So, if you are not subscribed already, you definitely want to make sure that you are tuned in because this scene is going to be dope as fuck. I've actually been planning it for a minute, and it's
I'm excited for it.
it's going to be hot. It's going to be hot, man.
You nasty.
It's going to be hot, man.
You nasty.
You know the
nasty.
problem that the thing that I've noticed, it's so many people we personally know who has seen this heifer on the job.
Decent. See, niggas gonna nig. Famous cousin. Yeah, and it's so because he feel like, okay, well, we both do porn, so we should be able to link. Like, no, nigga.
No, you still got standards.
You know what?
But then
Yeah.
You know what? Like I just had a
Standards
thought
are needed.
in my head.
Oh, Lord.
I'd be like,
He been thinking.
cause it be chicks that I'd be like, I'll slide in her inbox, but she be beating her meat to my cousin. I can't even fuck with it.
bro, why
And
you
I-
put that out there now? Like,
I just be
Just
thinking, I was
ruined.
like, you know what? I'm out. This ain't gonna work.
Not gonna work.
Not gonna work.
can't even be friends with some of y'all.
On the G.
Cause
Not
y'all,
Okay.
'cause y'all don't know not how to tell us shit. That's why.
I don't. Now, this is me.
Y'all just want to find it out.
I
No,
don't understand
they
the
come to
problem.
us. Yo just had a fire at scene last night. I don't fucking care.
I don't understand the problem because y'all like, oh, well, I can't entertain her because she watched my sister, blah 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 blah. But it ain't like niggas in this family ain't passed bitches around like blunts.
True.
Okay, I haven't fucked them. They just subscribe to my OnlyFans.
You have fucked some of them, so be.
All right. So I'll give you a scenario on how I felt like a little weird. So I'm getting dressed and we're on the FaceTime having a phone call.
Okay.
So she like, well, what you about to do? I'm like, well, you know, it's Sunday. You already know what I'm about to do. She's like, oh yeah, you finna go pie with your cousin. Okay, cool. She's like, so I was listening to the episode, and if your cousin do throw that fuck party, I want to come. What? Why? Why? You think that's okay?
That was based off of what I said on the podcast, though, not my OnlyFans.
Okay.
Oh, she was there too.
Oh, I got one. I got one for you then. Hey, who's that Mimi person on your network? I see you be on her show. Yeah, I'm subscribed to her Summer Walker. She has a lot of fire content. She has this one scene, insert scene right here. She has this scene too where this guy and insert scene here. I don't need to fucking know what's on her
Yeah,
page.
That had to fuck you up.
And it's crazy because
like, bro, she was sucking dick like this.
Because
Like,
the scene, one of the scenes she talked about is the scene from later. That's why when I told you the eye rolling had me laughing.
you see the show?
But people don't know that y'all related. Everybody don't know that y'all related.
They,
That's not
they
fair.
do.
No, they do.
Everybody
With
don't
him,
know
We
yeah.
have the same
We got the
last
same
name.
last
They still
name.
be like,
They don't know. That don't mean nothing. I got the same last name as Vince Baker, and that don't mean shit.
Who is that?
really?
The basketball player.
Vinny
Oh,
Baker.
Vin
Not related?
Baker.
Vin-
Vin
not yet.
Baker.
Vin Baker. Don't he own Starbucks in like Massachusetts now or something?
I don't know. He ain't related to me. We just got the same last name.
Oh, so that's different.
That's what I'm trying to say.
But your last name is a
It is
common
very
last
Right.
name.
It is.
It's
Like,
not too
it's
many
easy.
people last name Dinkins.
Like Dinkins
Look,
or
freaky
Lucky.
deaky. So you talking about, wait, what fuck party, fam?
No.
I haven't thrown a fuck party. We're in a pandemic.
See, bro,
It's a pandemic. Don't
That
nobody
ain't
care.
stopping people.
that's not gonna stop nobody from a fuck party.
I mean, it's not, but it whatever. I mean, hey, we got mobile testing people for that.
We do.
I actually have like a whole fucking box of,
Say, Tony,
at
that's
home
all
test.
facts
yeah.
though.
My job sent it to me.
That's what's up.
I mean, I do think you should throw your fuck party.
I think
I
you
am.
should too.
I am. I'm a like the setup is gonna be dope.
Can I be the bartender and the DJ?
You sure?
I really wish you would.
Yeah, like let me just provide.
Let
I don't
me
want to
ask
see
you a
y'all
question.
naked. I just want to.
So when you throw
this,
this party, are you gonna have like a meet
That'd be
and
dope.
greet area, and then everybody ventures off to the rooms to
Well,
fuck,
there
or
will
is
be.
it like at 12:00 everybody
Dick
close?
out.
Yeah.
Well, no. Okay, so how I would do it. Remember how like when I used to get the vacation cribs, like
Yeah.
when all of us would go and we would.
Right.
So it would be like that. So it would be multiple floors.
Okay.
Is it a different fuck on every floor?
Mhm.
Bartending floor is obviously going to be in an area that I'm not going to be in. So
Well, I think
we don't
everybody
cross
should
paths
have.
type shit.
I think everybody should have their clothes on in the common area.
Yeah, there should be
If
a
I'm
clothes
making-
required.
If I'm
in there.
making drinks,
robes,
a
and-
robe or something, bro.
yeah,
Don't just come here like, hey man, let me get some vodka lemonade
this
with
is
your
a
dick
set.
out.
This is a
That's
sanitation
not how,
area.
that's not how we finna have this conversation.
Nah,
You gotta be an adult and be mature to be at this party, bro.
Yeah.
Like you're
and
gonna
you
see.
want him to bar?
Can you not have your dick
ain't
out
gonna
when
get
you
no
come and ask me
tips.
for a drink?
They don't get no tips.
That's all I'm asking.
His tip is already out there.
Pause. man. Big pause.
Like no tips.
Woo.
That was high too. Word.
I know. You knew that
Um,
was fire.
But yeah, so that would be probably like my only restriction. Now for me, it would be completely different. I've been to a couple different places, and everybody runs their shit differently. For me, it would be like a tighter ship. Like, no, you can't just come in with your little plus ones and all of that little kind of shit. Because niggas never know how to lead a thirsty friend at home. And knowing what type of party it is, hey man, I'm gonna go to this party and it's always somebody that does too much.
It's always somebody.
It's always somebody that does too much. And it's like, we don't want anybody there that's gonna be making motherfuckers feel uncomfortable. You know your circle, you know your friends, right?
Right.
So that's like, just say we weren't related and y'all got an invite to this type of party. And y'all like, I know Mimi. I know that, this ain't something that she'd be weird, freaking motherfuckers out. She ain't gonna be in there acting all stuck up and snobby and making motherfuckers on edge. This is somebody who I can invite.
I'm gonna fight you.
Now, I've been to a party where somebody didn't tell the person what type of party they were bringing them to.
Okay. and
So as far as this person, they probably,
this is wrong.
thinking that it's just like a lingerie party or, just like a little sexy nighty party type shit. But it's a play party. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas finna, like we'll play
It's
games and all this shit in the beginning. But then in the end, niggas is getting down type shit. You can't just spring that on somebody. You have to know somebody's character and know that they're into that type of shit before you just bring them there.
You
And I
can't-
mean,
can't
the
take
whole
everybody
purpose
everywhere.
of those parties and shit, like you want like-minded people in the same space so that it can be a safe place for people to be open and explore their kinks and fetishes and everything.
I get that. That's why I felt wherever the nigga who was making drinks, it's the safe space. Put your dick.
No, the entire
your dick
party
away.
is a
So
safe
the
space.
entire party is a safe space.
Safe.
I get it. Though.
You
I
just, want,
I
you want your safe space.
right.
See,
That's like-
just don't look then.
You want your safe space.
Have your dick in your drawers before you ask me for a drink.
No.
No.
A men's plus one always supposed to be a woman anyway.
That was my next point. Like,
Yeah,
if a
'cause
nigga show up to the fuck
you
party
supposed to bring
with
That
his
always
homie,
don't-
because
but
if
that
there's
don't
too much
always
sausage
work
in this
either.
party, it's
That
a
don't
problem.
always work
But
either,
it
though.
doesn't necessarily mean like, because again, based on the type of party that it is, like some people it doesn't matter. Like even if these two niggas pull up together type shit, they're not getting charged as a couple. They just go whack these niggas individually. So it might be
I mean, I'm here. I hope I'm getting whacked.
Yeah, I can't be the bartender because I never grow
See?
up.
so, for them it might be like, all right, well, it's $70, for each nigga that come in here. Now, if he come in and it's him and a chick, then all right, we'll let y'all both in for 50. Or if it's a chick by herself, then it's different. So dudes can come alone but come together. You know what
Why
I'm
we
saying?
can't get the couple discount? You don't know if that's my nigga. You don't know if that's my partner.
Obviously, if you weird about seeing dicks while you bartending, then that ain't your partner, is it?
That's a fact.
First of all, hold up. Not that kind of party, bro.
I'm handsome.
I did not say that you were or was
You
not.
said I'm
It's just
handsome.
not.
I'm beautiful.
But still, that don't
You
even
stay on
work
that side
either
of
when
the
a guy
room.
bring a chick to those type of
I'm a
parties. 'cause
catch.
The chick could be getting crammed by somebody else before you.
Well, I would assume that
We've talked about this,
If you-
how it was for those who didn't hear that show. I'll revisit real quick. So we were at one of our parties one time, and a gentleman actually brought a lady to this party.
he brought a lady or he brought a date.
He brought a date.
He brought us a date.
It was their
It
first
was
date
their
at that.
first date.
He deserved everything he got.
You must
It was
have been too high.
it was the first date.
we ran a dozen on this one.
He deserved everything.
And she ended up in the bathroom getting
Getting
plunged
crammed.
by another nigga that whole time.
Now here's the thing: the only
He was
problem at
sitting
this
on the
party
couch.
was they locked the door, and the door is not supposed to be locked.
No locked doors.
That's the only
Makes me
issue.
crazy.
But
Yeah.
bro was sad. He was just sitting outside the door.
With his dick out?
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
So-
and these parties is nuts.
See, look, D like, yeah, Fresh laughed too hard at Wax Sepper. He ain't mature enough. He not. He
it was
not.
funny.
Oh, see, y'all got me off track. I was talking about Jenna Jameson and shit, the porn star. So
yeah.
apparently she lost like the use of her legs and shit.
Wait, what?
Damn, that's sad.
Can you?
You sure you want him to bartend?
All right, funny, but I don't know why it's funny.
Wow.
You go sit on the couch.
Yeah, I'm going to hell.
He said, "I'm going to hell."
You ain't hear how she said it?
No, it was just because we was talking about like porn stars and shit at the time, and like professional porn stars, and it made me think like, damn, I was reading that and shit like, and I hadn't heard about her in a while. Like,
She
retired
said,
porn stars and shit, they go off and
she
do
said it's
normal
so
people
casual.
shit, I
She's
guess.
like, yeah, she ain't got the use of her legs.
I was
She
thinking about
apparently
that
like
one
she got some
TikTok.
kind of like this rare ass disease, and I don't know how to say it. Like, is Guillain-Barré disease or some shit like that?
We'll roll
But
with that.
apparently it's like where her nervous system, it's always some shit with your immune system attacking itself.
the nerves in her leg are not working.
So
Thought you was gonna say she
basically,
had
it's a
mesothelioma.
neurological disorder.
Yeah. Too much.
I still don't know what mesothelioma is,
I thought that was like a breathing.
bro.
I thought it was something to do with the legs.
That should catch you at 3 o'clock in the morning when you should be asleep. Do you know anyone with mesothelioma?
I thought that's what like the factory workers got from
Yeah, it's from like
inhaling all the
asbestos.
asbestos.
I don't know.
I thought it
Nah,
was
well,
one
shit, I
of
might end up with that because I went to tech before it was,
When it was still.
Oh, but when it was still a brick building,
when it was.
it was
dungeon.
Milwaukee Trade and Technical High School. We
When
had all the asbestos and weird shit in there.
It was a dungeon.
We
with
didn't
two
have no
gyms.
fancy ass glass building, nigga. We had bricks and old pipes and everything else.
nah, man. They
You said,
I think that's when my asthma got exacerbated.
probably did.
how long was you
Probably.
really at that?
I used to be able to run track before I went to tech.
You weren't even there long.
That's what I'm saying. That's how much was in there. That motherfucker was old.
Ain't the building still standing? Or they tear it down
old
when they
building?
the old building.
I have no.
I thought they
Oh.
just redid everything.
That's what I thought too. Like they just made glass on one half of it.
Oh, like added on to it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And you said if you don't have that conversation beforehand, y'all should be there together.
I don't think he had that conversation with
I
her.
don't even know
think
if
he
she
just
knew what it
pulled up.
was.
What was the purpose of you bringing
Yeah,
her
wait
to
a
that
minute.
party
Your
on the
first date at
on the
that.
first
So-
date, I'm gonna take you out to Benihana's and then we gonna go to a sex party. What?
Did they
So-
have that conversation?
Wait,
He
time
was
out.
like,
But that's
"Hold-
what I'm saying. I'm
hold
like,
my
I want to
beer?"
know if she was even aware of what
Right,
type of
like,
party
we,
it was.
We not gonna skip past that. Like, so you just out here unknowingly.
Like, did he pitch it to her as because there was like a pre-gaming event before that where everybody was?
did he not know niggas was finna get naked?
No, he
I
knew
don't
because
think-
in order to know about the pre-gaming thing, you had to know about the party.
Yep.
Everything it was like a joint thing. I didn't go to the pre-gaming thing. I went straight to the party to start setting up. But
You
I
like
wanna
the main
know.
attraction of this shit.
no.
You know, she
It's-
record everything she do.
Yeah.
I had to start setting up.
She don't fuck
Yeah,
You
without
know me,
camera.
I walk in with the cam stand like, what's good?
She be having tape to her chest, ready to go to work.
yeah.
You're crazy.
Yeah, I get told to go jump off cliffs with my. You know what? We'll get on that later.
Shut up.
But
Will you marry?
but I want to know, like, in that thing, it was like, hey, you want to slide to this little kickback with me? Like, after, like, how was it pitched to her? Because, like we said, like, we've been in a situation where we've seen somebody get invited to a party and had no idea what type of party it was.
I don't think she knew.
I felt like he was scrolling through his phone.
She enjoyed
She clearly
herself.
didn't
No,
mind.
no, I
She
think
enjoyed
I think they
herself.
had the conversation about her sexual exploitations, and he just invited her to the kickback. And when she realized, oh, there's dick in here, that's
Yeah.
when she went like,
I
oh, the date's
agree.
over with at 10.
He said you got to be security because, like, what is you 14, bro?
Cause shit be funny. You not finna judge me cause shit is funny.
That nigga got paid $44 an hour to remove.
Yeah, because you putting your life on the line every
Wow.
single time you go there.
How you breathing? Is it okay? Look at me.
Like, you
File a
care.
lawsuit?
You over there, Karen.
Hey,
I don't
niggas ain't finna judge me cause some shit is funny.
You laugh at
That's a
everything.
terrible person.
Right. You just
You
laugh.
laugh at everything.
Some shit is funny. Like, look, I get it. We are not supposed to judge people kinks. You can like whatever you like. That shit don't make me no never mind. But if you sit here and describe the shit you into and expect nobody to go a little bit, like, come on, fam. It's not judging you. Shit funny.
You just a terrible
You just
person.
can't bartend at the party.
No, I'm bartending.
You can't.
That's the only way you're gonna be.
I'm
there.
mixing. Folks, my drink game is phenomenal.
It is,
I
but
heard
not
about
at
this
the
motherfucker
not
fucked up.
at the expense of making my guests feel uncomfortable.
Mhm.
The whole premise of the party is for them to be able to comfortably
Trust me. If
walk
I'm,
around this motherfucker.
if
in
I'm
the sport.
laughing, everybody else is laughing. I'm good.
But you're not talking about laughing. You like,
talking about
bro,
you
go
don't
put your dick up.
I would not, because first of all, if I'm gonna rib your dick, that means I'm looking for far too long.
Oh.
And it's like
You don't have to look at all. Like, you see a nigga coming towards you, just kind of like, all right, bro. Like,
being there with
Can-
my.
can we
being
rib-
there.
get your
Can I
seat.
wear shades?
Can we
Just
rib?
be
Can
like-
we rib his chest hair?
What can I help you with?
No.
What you need?
You can't make them
Tom,
feel
we can't make
uncomfortable.
them feel uncomfortable. It's supposed to be a safe.
They here
space.
fucking. They should not be uncomfortable at this
How
point
about
anyway.
because we know how most niggas is anyway. How about you just have like a pre-made table, and then if they want specialty drinks, they can come to you. So niggas can just go over there, and there's a Hennessy table,
Oh,
there's a
yeah,
Casa
we-
table, like shit like that.
yeah,
You
we
know
can
what I'm
do
saying? And then you don't even gotta worry about it.
Little dispensers.
Hey, Juan, we can hire a shot girl so she can just walk to each door with shots already in the cup, and then just like give it to them.
Just shots and condoms on a platter.
Yeah, shots and condoms. Make sure you got all your
Have people order.
shots, condoms, and a lube, because it get kind of rough in there.
I don't describe
No, he
it
said
like
it's
that,
actually
though.
100% preventable as long as your PPE valid.
Awesome.
Right. Nigga laughed at wax
Exactly.
fucking separately and acting like he can.
Whacked separately.
And Tom's older than me.
I'm
And
just
then the rest of
imagining
you
one bitch
motherfuckers
at the
like-
door just going back and forth with two dicks.
And that's why I'm in the situation I'm in.
Fluffer.
but whatever.
Oh, 'cause you-
I'm like,
Cause you went back and forth with two
It-
dicks.
it's
Yeah.
possible.
Yeah. That's
a
why I'm in the
possibility.
situation that I'm in.
Hey, look, I'm just throwing you all the lives for
Yeah, I
whenever you're
just
ready.
want to make drinks and provide. Can we have like a strobe light or something?
You gotta have a strobe light,
No.
bro,
No,
That's
bro,
for
like-
you, Ash. What's up, man?
or a
What?
black light in the bar.
Hello there, Easy.
Is Eric still currently bald?
Right. He said,
Is
why
he bald?
why are y'all there if you're
Eric?
hiring a shot girl?
We sending her
Is
upstairs because we
bald.
not gonna go upstairs. See, she make
No, y'all would be upstairs.
wherever
Y'all
the
would be on the main
non-bar
floor.
area is.
Right. I'm
It's for wherever the
I'm
non-bar
wherever
area.
they're not fucking.
Right. I was saying the shot girl goes where they're fucking.
I'm there where they're not fucking. I'm just here to make drinks.
She's room service.
I'm
Now,
A
whether or not-
concierge.
Now, whether she service y'all
Right.
once she gets in the room, completely different conversation.
I'm on the floor where the pre-party is, so we might have
But this
A
is my
game of-
party. If I want to get,
might be a game of strip.
if I
strip
want to
twister
have
in
a
the middle of the floor.
motherfucker take shots out of my belly button
That's
while
doable.
I hang my head over the counter and get something stuffed in, then I'm gonna do that because it's my spot.
We never said you couldn't.
I'm just saying though.
Who
Don't be
questioned
wherever
that?
they not fucking fuck where I want to.
And that's that.
Go
on
take a
that.
smoke break outside.
Can you please not?
You
fuck?
don't want me to do that.
Can you at least wipe the
then
bar
you
down?
really people gonna be uncomfortable because now I'm high. Now I'm really laughing at motherfuckers. Oh no.
Can
That should be the only night in
Can
life
you
I'm
at least
sober.
wipe the bar off when you done?
We won't
Yeah.
be at the bar at this time.
I'm saying when she done.
Oh, he wasn't in the deals with us that year.
No,
Yeah, we was everywhere. I'm pretty sure I had my ass by the taco salad.
not about a taco.
I was getting my salad tossed by the taco salad.
I hate you because I love taco salad.
Thank you. Kayla said, please just don't go.
She a whore.
Please don't go.
Who's a whore?
Hey, Kayla.
Maybe the right side of the room. I don't know.
Maybe the
Excuse
No, we don't want to see Mimi. Duh. That's the key thing.
I mean, for
You
me,
said that like it's Mimi and 70 niggas, like it wasn't extra bitches at the party.
no, like for
supposed
me,
to be-
I mean, I would be in my own designated area anyway. Because
Right.
like to
Yeah.
come in my zone,
Gotta sign
you
a
gotta
contract.
have like release forms and shit. Because I'm in the camera.
Oh,
ready
then we
room.
not. Then we gonna have fun, one.
Yeah,
See?
I'm in the content friendly room.
Mhm.
Right.
So I got my own little shit
So
going
it's,
on.
it's
She gonna
a
have the
camera
she gonna have the
room?
beads
And then
with
that's
the
where the
little light on
waitress
top
chick
of
come
it.
in at to see if y'all need
Right.
it.
Yeah,
You
that's
know?
why we send
Do
the
you
shot
need-
girl
He
in
wasn't
there.
talking about your ass. You just came in. I read your comment at the same time that he was calling me a hoe.
Yeah.
It was the timing.
It was the time.
It was
wasn't
good
about you,
timing,
Kayla.
though.
That's why I said, "Hey, Kayla."
It was said he came in on the taco salad.
Can't,
Why do you-
man.
He came in. Shut your ass up, dog.
Can't.
He gets so much.
Ugh. No, go home. Go home,
That
Roger.
nigga got a mesothelioma cough.
Niggas, niggas jizzing in the taco salad.
That's terrible, fam. That's not the kind of cream cheese we
Eric
want.
said NDAs need to be signed. Like
Period.
there are things in,
There's a whole
in
lot of things to
place.
be in
Like for
process
me,
before we
because
get
like
there.
I said, the main thing is comfort. Like you don't want people to feel like, well, shit, I'm in this party, but I really can't enjoy myself in this party because like that's the whole purpose of you being there.
Right.
For you to
Right.
cut loose, nigga. Let
Right.
your hair down and shit. Do what the fuck you want to do.
Might see a few
When you
friends
leave,
already
I
know
want you
there.
damn near floating to your car, nigga. That's why we here.
Shit, for all
Yeah.
you know, Jason Momoa may be at this party. Ugh, I hate you, home.
Where do
Where
I
do I
sign?
sign?
See,
This is why we can't be there.
look, fam. What E
But
does is
Nigga
his
just
business.
bounce up with his
Y'all
balls out. What's up, Fresh? I listen to the pod
Duh.
Saturday.
Like, I would be mortified that I didn't use my hand.
Hey,
this
dog.
time.
Hey, while he walking, hey man, you coming to the live show that we have it on the board?
You can't
No,
shake my
bro.
hand with your dick out, bro. Like,
That's
see,
all we ask.
It's just nigga etiquette.
Squeeze some of that on your hand real quick.
It's just nigga etiquette, bro. Like,
We definitely can't be at the spot.
Oh, man.
I'm sorry.
You said just inbox our invite.
Yeah,
Hey, man, I don't know. I just,
I feel like we need to like fight or something.
I have a lot of ideas.
Blood gangs
Um,
can't be fighting.
And it's fun to execute them. Like, you know, once shit
No,
dies
keep
down,
kicking
and I
your
feel like
sneakers.
niggas want to be like coughing on each
Don't
other and
feel
giving the
comfortable.
heebie jeebies and shit.
Keep kicking
So
your
I move
sneakers.
so she can stretch her legs.
Cool. That's mighty nice. of you.
Ain't no flyers, bro.
No flyers.
Nah. You got to get this special card.
It's gonna be
Oh, dude, it could be like this
a
episode of
red pill or blue pill.
Niggas, it's damn near gonna be like one of them little Squid Games cards.
Yeah, it's gonna be one of them
I
special
saw-
cards.
I saw
Ain't no
That's
inf-
not good, the red
Ain't no
pill or the blue
information on it.
pill.
You got to know where to go to get it scanned just to see something.
saw this on the episode.
Niggas
of
gotta have a
Law and Order.
Wakanda tattoo. To get
Right.
it. Like,
Yeah.
at the door, like.
Mm-mm.
They was passing out pocket watches. So if you went to the party, you got your pocket watch. Then when you leave the party, it's up to you to give your pocket watch to somebody else. And the only way you can get into this party
If you got a
is
pocket
if
watch,
you got this pocket watch.
you gotta have this
Hey,
card.
remember the Vampire Club on Blade? Remember they had like them little glowing tattoos and
Yeah.
shit?
Yeah.
Or the secret meetings where like an hour before they'll text you like this is the address.
Yeah, you don't get the
Where
information
come
till the
if
last
you don't
minute.
come in this amount of time.
Yeah, that's how they did it for the
It's
key
like
party.
crypto.
Nigga, our shit would have to be like Inspector Gadget. Nigga, this message will self-destruct.
That's how they did the key party. Came from a trap phone.
Yeah, Tone.
What's that? My bad. A-Tone, what color Mimi want us to wear? You know, since you always answering for me and shit.
Well, she loves purple. So if you
Mm.
come dressed like Prince, you get 20% off door price.
Damn.
Discounts.
What?
Damn.
See, this is why Tone don't answer.
20%. That's heavy.
You got to be dressed
That's
like
real
Prince,
heavy.
bro. Talking about head to toe.
I give
Chaps.
content creators a discount.
Assless chaps.
Assless chaps and all.
High heel.
I mean, everybody gonna be assless
3
in
inches.
some form.
that's
I
real.
do.
That's true. That's gonna happen.
I'm gonna be like, you know, okay. So this party, right? I mean, we here now.
Yeah, we here now.
Why
What
are
kind
we
of
here?
soundtrack we go? That's what you in charge of. Drinks and
Music.
soundtrack.
Oh yeah, what's the soundtrack?
The
What you
soundtrack
flowing
to the
us?
fuck.
We gonna get what's the song
You
from
gotta put some
CB4?
You got to put some Boosie Collins on there, fam.
Sweat from my balls, bro. We're
No,
not playing
when
that.
they-
Oh,
Yo, imagine
That was the first thing.
in
that
the middle
came to
That's the
mind.
only
Like, bro,
song
we
I
are-
remember.
We are not playing "Sweat from My Balls" at this party,
being
bro.
on the downstroke and all you hear is sweat from my balls.
Maybe it's a Wesley Pipes moment.
Not a West. Oh Lord Jesus.
'Cause there's gonna be one nigga. in
Can we
there.
play R. Kelly?
I don't want to. I don't think I can remain aroused.
Okay, so there'll be no.
So
R.
he's
Kelly.
off the table.
Can we take Trey Songz off the playlist too? Because
I'm really upset.
he a filthy nigga too, apparently.
I'm
But that's
really
the thing. He makes filthy music, but he's a filthy human being.
See, even Monte said it. Look,
No,
See, everybody.
when they was
that's
in
the
the
go-to song.
when they was in the hotel.
Nobody remembers any song but "Sweat from My Balls." Sorry.
I'm so mad that was the first.
Straight
thing
Out of
I
Low
thought of.
Cash was also on the album too.
I forgot about that.
Bro, but that's not a sex party song.
I'm not playing either one of these.
So what are you gonna play?
You know what?
You
I'm gonna
ain't
go
said what you
home and
was
I'm gonna
gonna play.
study and I'm gonna do it, and it'll be on Facebook probably by the morning.
Okay.
That's gonna
Cool.
be tight. I like when Juan do
And I'll
playlists.
tag y'all.
Cool.
That's so funny because even Monte came in saying the same shit.
Sweat from My
balls.
Yeah.
Hey, can you put "Love Me Sexy" by Jackie Moon on there?
I mean,
Now, as entertaining as that song is,
I
I
don't think
don't
people-
feel like I'm gonna suck dick to it. It just don't sound like a song that I'm gonna look into a
naked
nigga eyes
on that
while
carpet
I'm,
and
you
we're
know.
humping sexy. Now that might be a jam.
That might be in jail, man.
Somebody go fuck to that.
At least play it during Naked Twister.
Jackie Moon.
Naked Twister.
You ever played Naked Twister?
We have,
Yes.
You any good?
Yep.
You so actually she ain't
you
good.
know, and it's
Yep.
one thing where like
Right
with
hand
games
blue.
like Naked Twister, like I hate people like her because
Yeah.
she's taller.
she's
Yeah.
long and she can reach the green.
Yeah, and I'm not.
While
You
standing on
know,
the
And I
red.
got balance.
I'm short, so it was hard.
You used to being in them kind of positions. Huh?
Yeah.
You used to teach yoga.
Yeah, I actually do yoga.
What your downward dog look like?
It's real good.
I bet it is.
Let him get his shit. Let him get his shit.
Hey,
off.
speaking of downward dog, please don't show up if your downward dog win is.
Please shower.
If your
Hey.
twerk
Yeah, who is
Hell,
showing
yo,
up to these
honey
parties?
Wind
Musty.
stank.
No, I don't think that they show up musty. I think that sometimes you have to take into account that you may be involved in activities and you have to prepare for it. Now I'm not gonna like I've been in situations where I get in the shower in the morning, I rush, jump out, get dressed and shit. Then I'm driving like, damn, bro, I don't think I put no deodorant on today.
Got some in
Now,
armpits.
luckily, I
Oh,
don't.
we'll keep those kits on deck.
Yeah,
You come down to the bar. Let us know what you
Oh,
need.
yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be nice.
We
You need
got
a
it.
fresh kid.
We got a fresh kit.
kid.
Fresh kit and fresh.
Yeah, got you.
Yeah.
Monte said one wrong move, you go see somebody birth canal
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
life.
or balloon that.
That's life.
Your balloon now too tall.
I'm sorry.
But yeah, I don't want nobody rolling in there smelling like little
What you
meats and
say?
shit.
We'll talk about it later.
You wow for that one, dog.
I didn't hear that one. You know I'm old now. I can't hear that one.
You wow for that one, Juan.
All I'm saying is there's a two-tone.
It's what two-tone?
Did you miss what
I
was?
missed the whole everything.
Oh, okay. So you
gotta
didn't
be
hear it?
clear.
Okay, cool. We'll talk about it later.
Oh, okay. Later.
Look at me.
Cause you know,
I just want to know if you're
I'm
gonna
a little
answer it or
slow.
you
not.
know,
slow.
you heard what I said.
I
right?
definitely
He
heard
definitely
what you
heard.
said.
Cause you know, light skinned people sometimes is
What the fuck you say, bro?
It's
Oh.
dark.
Monica said, "Huh, I'm out. It was nice. LOL. Maybe we can reunit mine next weekend." Because even if he's saying reunite, what is he reuniting? What are you talking about?
Are you reuniting with your balloon now, bro? Because if so, pause.
That's why you need
Yeah,
car
okay.
deodorant.
That's what I said. In the
But you got to
arm race.
remember, Kayla, sometimes,
there.
you know, you in the midst of everything and your car deodorant is still in the car. So,
Right, but that's what I'm saying. Like, and
Yeah.
I've been
What's
there.
up-
And
what's up-
luckily, like I said, I'm not. I've never been like a heavy sweater.
I have no clue
You-
what that means. I'm
You
gonna
gotta Google
it.
what bunghole is?
Yep, because I need to be precise in my answer.
It's a booty hole.
It's a
booty
booty
hole.
hole.
I don't know what my booty hole look like.
I don't-
don't got
Really?
pictures in my-
You've never
Right. You don't know what your
You
asshole
ain't
look
never
like.
did like with the legs like this. You kind of like.
You ain't never been in
I
downward
guess I
dog
did,
with your
but I ain't
camera and
never-
just snapped?
never really
Ah, you know what?
Because it's my asshole.
Before my colonoscopy, before they snatched whatever, I had a very cute
Right.
booty
So I
hole.
don't know if it's supposed to be a different color.
I'm just. What color you think it's supposed to be?
It's supposed to be same color as me.
Right.
Or
Right.
even lighter because it don't really get that
But
much
you know-
sun.
No, it get dark on his
Right,
own.
because you know some light skinned people that you know they look two tone. They had like the nice, you know, caramel brown titties, and then the areolas be a little darker, like Reese's cups. You know, maybe
I see what you're saying.
maybe your balloon line is, you know, like a piece of
I don't
chocolate.
know.
Now I think it's like because like if you seen like light skinned dudes, and you know how like they be super bright, but then they got them dark brown dicks.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's booty hole like.
the look of her,
Cute.
good times.
Yeah.
I feel it.
I think a lot of people booty holes ain't as dark as they think it is. They don't de-hair their booty hole. Like me, I don't like hair on my booty
Yeah,
hole.
see, I get waxed, so
So all of that is, you know, smooth, like in between and everything.
now I need to know.
What color your butthole is?
Yeah.
Oh, see?
So you just go home.
Okay.
I am.
take a nice little
Now
snap.
this
And then
is
let me
where
know.
now this is me where I may be like
It
a little
might be- it
immature
might be
at
darker.
because I embrace everybody, and like I said, I want everybody to feel comfortable. But it's like I don't want to be playing naked twister with somebody that doesn't wax,
Yes.
and then all of a sudden, you know, I'm putting left hand on blue, and then it's a caterpillar booty hole right there.
yeah.
Dog.
That's gonna
right,
throw your whole
right hand on Harry
concentration off.
Tank.
No.
I hate y'all.
Eric talking about I'm happy to be here.
I
Yeah.
bet
But
you are.
it is good to be here.
Yeah,
bet
so
you
I don't
are.
know.
Niggas be having the hairy undercarriage. The undercarriage is a funny ass word.
Everything.
And it's so like
I know.
because you know a lot of men, we've talked about this several times, like a lot of men don't feel like it's masculine for them to manscape.
Oh, no,
And you
clean
know,
that
the
shit
more
up.
hair they have, but like
I don't like the hair.
dog, I
Mm.
have this picture in my phone. I obviously couldn't post it on like social media, but
Please
the
don't.
amount of hair that is like under it is like it looks like you know when a house is abandoned and like there's nobody like taking care of the property and everything just get to growing every which
Yep.
fucking way. That's exactly how it looks.
Mm.
And I was just so disturbed because he's a content creator, so he willingly posts these photos, you know, online.
So folks just got a lion man.
Shut up, boy.
It's like the stench of that. The moisture get all
The musk.
in the
Y'all dick smell like Brute.
Get the fuck out.
He said, "Bro, I can't even stand
Juan,
it right
get the
now."
fuck out.
So it was a few things that like I wanted to talk about last week, but we got into the pegging thing. So while we are here,
let's not go back there.
we
No,
are
we're here now.
we are. Remember I said that I wanted to speak with somebody with some experience in pegging?
Why you
Well,
rub
we
her
have
arm
her
so
now.
gently?
We have her now. Now she said like it wasn't like a long-term thing, you know, but she has dabbled in it. And some of the questions that I asked on that episode was like with the pegging etiquette. Like, I don't know how I would be expected to behave while pegging them.
How do you start that?
Because it's like
conversation?
hand placement. Like, do I put my hand on his back, his waist? Like, if it was me,
weird.
or if it was like,
It
do I
was-
hold it like this type
So-
shit?
so
Do
It
I,
was weird.
do
and
like
Was
this.
it
awkward.
was it
Hit the
right leg
motherfucking-
up,
And
left
it's-
hand on do rag?
mine,
Mine.
No. It was
Yeah,
just
I
like
gotta
all the way
not-
awkward. You don't know, like
Yes,
it-
Monte, I did. I just compared somebody's man bush to an abandoned house.
That's terrible.
Eric is so shocked right now.
I know a lot of people are probably going to be very shocked with this content.
Actually, I'm not.
It's your
It
life.
didn't work.
Live
Mine-
it-
I'm
live it
not.
how you
I'm not
want.
surprised at all.
Look, Monte says she be putting her sheenas in people.
Yep.
Sheen.
So, question number one: was the toy his, or
It
did
was
you
mine.
bring your own to the party?
It was mine.
So you have had this toy for a while. Or did you just go recently pick one up?
I have a box. I have a box.
It's my dick in our box.
It's one of my
It has,
customers,
a
y'all.
lot, it has a lot of things. Has a lot of things.
There's a lot of dick in there.
A lot of things that I would like to use, and it was just like, oh, I never have nobody to play with my toys with me. We should try this. And he was like, oh, okay. And then it just didn't work.
He
out
just said,
right.
"Okay, that
Okay,
calmly."
now
No, I'm just like fast forwarding it through. It was
Okay.
like a lot of liquor was going on, and
So-
lots
Oh,
of
so you
drunk-
When
sauced
you-
him up.
And
So
I was
when-
kind of like, and I kind of was just like, here's my box, pick a toy.
And he picked that.
He don't know. He didn't know, and that was my fault.
Oh, he didn't
So
know
did
what
you
you was
use-
about to do. To him?
So did you
No.
just? Did he
So that's
just
why I was
grab?
because I didn't know. Like, I didn't even know how to do it. I'm like, well, lay on your back.
Monte said, "Dick in the
What-
box."
Yo, okay.
Like, lay on your back. It
Is
was
that
like, nope,
right?
that don't work.
He laid on his back and put his legs to Jesus.
Oh, did you rape him?
You
It
put
didn't
his
work.
feet
It
to-
didn't work.
Did you?
Don't do that.
Did you put a pillow under his
Don't do
back
that.
and make him
Yo.
toot up?
Well, maybe I should have did that, but I didn't. It got awkward. It wasn't as exciting as I thought.
Because
that
you
it was
wanted to
gonna
look him in his
be.
eye
I-
while you were pegging him.
I kind of did, and then I'm like, well, you know, like then like bend over. Then he didn't want to be on his knees, and he wanted to lay flat, and I'm like, it's not working. I was like, you know what, fuck it, let's just do regular shit.
And and I think that's
Was
kind of
this-
a
was
thing.
this
And it's
his
like
first
when you're
time?
when you're not experiencing that, and
Yes.
y'all both are experimenting,
we
that
didn't
can
know what
kind
he
of
was
take
doing.
away from it because
Yeah,
you
it
don't
was
know how
frustrating.
to. You don't know how to behave. You don't
Eyes
know
was
how to
coming
get it done.
down, like-
Shout out to him for trusting you
Yeah.
That's what I said.
That nigga said lay flat.
because you hadn't even got to the point of trying to put it in, and he just
No,
he was cool with it still.
it was
So-
just awkward because I didn't know what to do, and I was like, you know what?
So-
it
Yeah,
looks
you didn't watch
easy
the
on
tape
board.
first, and that's
As-
But it
Now, was it a specific pegging dildo? Because we know those are slimmer.
no.
you just grab one of your
Just-
normal toys.
You tried to stick him with the fat daddy?
You try,
Bro,
you trying
what?
to get bro Big John?
yo,
Yo, you wild!
hey, you trying to fuck dog like
Bro, trying to make the nigga Colin's leave.
Yeah,
I
you,
didn't know what I was doing.
you was trying to stretch him
You supposed
out.
to watch a porn first.
I thought I watched
You
all I
thought
needed
you
to
watched
watch.
enough.
I felt,
You thought you had the gist of this.
I felt like
I
you.
thought I had the gift. I thought
we're
I
not-
knew what I was doing.
We're not laughing
and
at him.
I didn't know
It's
what I
the
was
fact
doing.
that Juan said you tried to stick him with the fat daddy.
Because he just, you know what? It wasn't a
See,
big
it-
one. It
So,
was like
Eric
a-
is just so distraught right now.
Yo,
Did you grab the one with the balls, or was it just one of the smooth
it was
standard
just a
one?
smooth,
It's-
just a
okay.
smooth
And
standard
what-
one.
and this is why
Monte said,
people
so she
say.
got to drunk and asked him, can she pop him in the ass?
Basically, bro.
See, this is why.
And he
like,
was cool with it.
this is why they say I'm not mature enough. But it'd be like I
fat
don't laugh at the
We
kid.
not laugh at you. We laughing
It's the
with you.
situation that
It's
surrounds.
just how your mind is working.
Because
Like,
it be
Hey,
the
Sha-
situation
hey,
that
Trey.
surrounds it of like how we
Hey,
got
Greg.
here.
Where's all these people coming from?
Like it be how we get here.
Shut up, Monte.
Like,
Monte funny.
because then it'd be like Mimi said, like, what's the proper etiquette?
I don't know.
Like, I
You
really
tell-
feel like you put your strap on and then
She
you
didn't
spit
put-
in your
she-
hand and then
she
you
didn't
kind
He
of
put
wants
strap on
to,
what?
he wants
rubs
to
your
know
dick
what's in the goodie
before you
box.
try to stick it in him like they do on the
I have-
pornos.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. We were drunk.
Have
Monte
y'all
telling
had-
E
just
not to
like-
ask questions.
Have y'all had the conversation? Did y'all ever have the conversation again about trying one more time?
No, we just left that where it was at.
So you just tried it one time, failed miserably, and
yeah,
said
because I
never
don't
again.
even.
Do
You know,
do you ever
Seeing what
wanna
the
do it
topic
again?
is, you writing that on the screen like that looks real weird. You said, y'all, me and Ash have a bond, and now she give it to me like this. That look
Yo.
Are you trying to tell us something?
No.
Are you trying to tell us something, bruh?
Look, even Monte said, "Bro, please stop."
But I'm not mature. And this is the shit he typing on the screen.
But no, because
These
that's
fools
one of the
crazy.
things that I sell on the website. Like I have strap-ons and
Yep.
stuff on the website, but I have a strap specifically for pegging. It's a very, very slim dildo design for pegging.
Right.
Yeah, no, I don't got that one, but I guess I'll be
Dog
purchasing
tried to
it
hit him
soon.
with the
Do you
big
want-
boy.
No.
Do you
Yeah,
ever-
everybody's in the comments telling Eric to just stop. Stop with the question.
Do you ever want to try that again with a different guy now that you have this new knowledge?
I don't know.
Do you have
I don't
Mimi
know.
on
I don't
speed
know.
dial to coach you through this?
I don't know.
Mimi, would you answer the phone for her
She would answer my
and
phone.
coach her
She'll
through this?
answer my calls.
Yo, imagine
But,
somebody calling you
I
on the
just-
FaceTime like, hey, is this how you put it in?
Hey, I need.
I'm like, first of all, I'm gonna need you to have him at a 90-degree angle with it hanging
that's
over
what
the
I'm
bed
saying.
a little bit.
Tell him
Hey,
toot
hey,
it.
grab,
when you
grab that
drunk
pillow over
and
there.
you-
Grab
Tell
that
him
pillow
toot
over
it
there.
up.
You got to toot it up. Make sure he arches back.
Yo, a nigga with his ass in the air like that with
It
face
was
down.
weird. It was
Yo,
weird.
that's nuts,
I was
bro.
like, you know what, just like, fuck it.
Did you ever look at him differently after that?
Nope. Because he
Respect.
entrusted me with that.
Respect. That's why I had to ask that. Respect.
That's a lot of
Well,
trust
you know
gotta
what?
have with a-
And
Um,
like I said, we were really drunk. He don't smoke, but he was smoking that day.
oh, so you took advantage.
Britt
of it.
said that should be a real service. Now, here's my thing. So I'm not sure, you probably don't for like the average listener, but there are basically sex conventions. It's called Exotica.
Mhm.
And
The strip
they
club?
have
Mm.
no,
Clothing line?
it's a sex convention like throughout the weekend. So it's
Yeah.
like porn stars and different seminars, and it's
Yeah.
a whole bunch of stuff. So that would probably be a place where you can go and they would actually have a
And-
seminar like pegging 101 type shit. Like
that would
Yeah.
make
how
sense.
to get comfortable with it, different positions and shit to help. And I think that's like my favorite thing about it. I'm actually planning to go to, I know I want to go to Chicago and Miami's. I don't know if I'm gonna
When
make
is
it to
that?
Jersey or DC.
Chicago
Chicago
sounds-
is in April
Ooh, April.
and Miami's usually in like July.
There's a comment that wants to know what's the best position for that.
You saw?
Don't ask Ashley.
Please don't ask me.
It is nuts. Like just telling a nigga toot his ass up.
But
You-
and that's the thing, like I
Once
think
you
it
get in, do you
depends
slap his
on
ass?
it depends on the people.
That's
Like
what I'm saying. Like I didn't
then it's like height differences and
Okay,
shit.
so
nervous.
compared to how it went, because we see that was not a very good experience.
Mm-hmm.
How did in your mind when you like thought about it?
What did
or
you
What did
envision?
you envision of what was gonna happen?
I just thought I was gonna be like tear that ass up. You know what I'm saying?
See, I said
I told you.
women got
That's
this
what I
thought of
had thought.
dominating niggas, and they
That-
need
that's
to
what I
admit
had
it.
thought,
That's
but
what
then
they
it was
want
like-
to do.
It was like I don't know, because then I was like, dang, I would have felt weird if it just like slid in. Like, oh, you did this before? Like, I don't know.
Yo, Monte watched farts.
So y'all
on
didn't
TV.
y'all didn't use like no lubricant or
didn't
no
use
anal
that, she
numbing
just-
or anything.
she
You
just-
just went for the gusto.
Yeah.
No, we had some lubricant. We had some lubricant.
You
That
told-
was that's
You
in my
told him.
box.
You
That's
told
in
him
my box.
open up. And
It
you
ain't
spit
the
in it?
heating kind, is it?
No.
Okay.
Monte
You
said
thought
if
she
you
was
go
finna
watch
stick
his
you with some
asshole like
icy hot?
Charlie when
You-
he found
you
out
like
I
a
was
hot
Like I said,
violated.
it was just like we was drunk. I pulled out the box, told him to pick a toy because he said he would play with my toys with me because I don't never had nobody play with my
That
toys
is
with
not
me.
how you
But when
play
he
with people.
picked
just
that, did
picked
he
it out,
know it
and
was
then
for
I
him?
like- he knew after he picked it.
He must.
Why
really-
did you look
I-
at
the
me
way I-
like
the
that?
way
He
I
really-
looked at you,
he
I
really-
feel like that's how he should have looked at you.
He
Wait,
really
So
likes
you,
you.
so you didn't
Like,
give him
he
no
really-
fine print?
No.
No,
She was just like, "Hey, pick a toy." He
I
was like,
said
"Ooh,
play,
put
but
it
I didn't
there."
say how.
Yeah.
he must really like you.
We was really.
I don't like anybody's hairy booty hole.
We had just came
Girl
back
or
from the
boy.
strip club and all that.
Oh, yeah,
So
he was already
He
on
don't know.
one.
He didn't know.
I don't know if I could trust a woman that much.
That's fine.
That's a new level of trust.
I just think I don't know if
You
I
said not icy hot. Yeah. So I had customers purchase lubricants from me, and I have
The warming gel.
warming
Freaky.
and cooling
I like it.
anal lubes, but you
But you
were
can't
only
pay me.
supposed to use a very small amount.
We're not
Well,
doing
they
that.
went and just slathered him up, and it lit their ass up because niggas
Literally.
don't read the instructions.
Niggas put warm lube on them.
the
Yeah.
whole thing.
Put warming lube on like Charlie.
Dick hot.
Yeah, it's a
Hot
warming
dick.
anal lube, so
Hot
while they're
link.
doing it, it's supposed to.
He had a hot link.
That hot
So
link.
Eric wants to know if that was a fantasy for you or just something you want
A little bit of A, a little bit of B with her.
Yeah, kind of.
And we've talked about this, Brit, that men are into a lot of things, but they're ashamed to explore them, especially like with Black women, because Black women hold everything over you.
Yeah, we can't.
They can't really be themselves. So a lot of times when you see Black men dealing with white women, because white women be like, oh yeah, sure, they be cool.
Yeah.
Now me, I'm not like that, because like even if it's something that I'm not into, I'm not gonna be judgmental about it.
Yeah, because y'all when they get
I'm
mad,
I'm
the
not
man
gonna be
in the
like,
middle of an
nigga, you
argument,
want me to peg you, nigga, you fucking fruit. Like I'm not on that. Like if it's something that I'm not into, I just tell you like, well, I don't know if I'm comfortable with that.
Because when y'all get mad and it's the
I was
argument,
excited.
you all of
But
a
you
sudden
wasn't
call
saying
them a
that when I
random
was
dick in the
fucking you in
booty
the
nigga.
ass, nigga.
Yeah, call me.
I saw-
That's
I
buried.
saw that
haven't
on
really talked
TikTok.
about that for years.
This
It's a
bitch
TikTok about
What the
that.
mouse over here? Where the fuck it go?
behind the right here.
How we get over there?
It was been over there.
No, it wasn't, because I was using it.
Yeah, TikTok is funny.
I
This
like TikTok.
I got to scroll
like
up and get the
TikTok
comment
now,
because
too.
they was going
going.
slathered. Yeah,
Yeah, slathered it up. That works.
might say like this nigga just go keep asking questions anyway.
Yeah, that's what he
Mhm.
gonna do.
Britt
What he
telling
does.
mine to shut it down. Crystal, you just have to create safe spaces and you be surprised. Exactly.
Yeah, he felt safe. He felt safe in my chambers.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
my.
Yeah,
Mhm.
he was so safe that you didn't tell him what was about to happen.
It's fine. He didn't.
He didn't
get
mind.
hurt. He didn't get hurt.
Had he visited your
It did
chambers
hurt. That's why he said no.
multiple times prior to before the.
Monte
has
said-
came back. He has came back.
Monte said, I like my nipples licked, but that's where the party stopped. And then there's a lot of dudes that will make it seem like that's gay. And it's
Nah.
Nah,
like,
getting
no.
your titties
Nah,
sucked
man.
is amazing.
Get the
Now
party
you
started.
saying titty sucked is kind of weird.
Okay, but
But just, it's,
chesticles, it is what it is. They're man boobs.
Eric wants to know why can't he ask these questions? He wants to ask the hard.
I feel you, E. I'm
The
sitting right
hard
here.
hitting questions.
I want to know
Somebody
too.
got hit hard, all right.
She couldn't get through it.
Yeah, it didn't work.
Had too much.
because he had his ass clenched.
Yeah, Kayla said they would face ridicule if their friends found out too. Unfortunately,
Sad but
Their
true.
friends might like it too.
Might be all getting pegged
And
by the
say,
same.
you
Do
shit,
y'all
but
high
I
five
can't
when
ask
y'all find
questions.
out y'all
Come
got
on,
the
man.
same interests?
I don't know.
Like as a nigga though, like how do you
Props
like,
on the chambers to Ash.
and your homeboy,
right? Like you and your
I don't know.
homeboy found out that y'all both like to be fucked in the butt,
I don't know.
but y'all not gay. Which
The
if you're
girls
not
do it.
gay,
Does that make y'all
Girl-
butt
homegirls
buddies?
do it.
technically, I guess you would be a butt.
well, you know
buddy.
what, Britt says that people need to have honest conversations about what they're into and what they're open to. That's hard to do with people before you create a safe
It's
space with them.
Right.
So it's kind of like a catch-22 because it's like you want to be able to talk to this person and let them know that this is what you're into to give them a choice on whether they want to deal with you or not. But most people can't be mature about that.
Right, they don't
So,
run until the internet.
With them
ASAP.
not being into it, instead of them just telling you, hey, that's not what I'm on. We're not on the same page sexually, so we should go our separate ways. They want to go tell everybody that that's what you're into. So that makes people kind of withdrawn about being open about their sexual kinks and fetishes,
Right.
which is bullshit. You shouldn't have to do that.
That's not fair.
You know,
I like to be free.
Yes, you do.
Eric said he potting from the comments.
I'm with you, bro.
You definitely.
Shout out
I'm
to Eric.
with it.
Shout out to E.
You know, I've been looking at this dirt stain on Tony for a while because it's just like he was being a whore somewhere.
Probably was.
You got on your knees to eat the pussy, man.
Sometimes you gotta get comfortable.
My knees be hurting, bro.
Can't be
so-
just bent over, get a hunch in your back.
Britt says she
You gotta get
definitely
on your knees and
understands.
Get
that.
up in there.
And that's the
Grab
thing
the
where
ass.
I
I
am.
was comfortable, and I wouldn't. I want to say I wouldn't violate him because I guess I kind of.
You tried.
I don't feel
But-
like it's violating because it was
but
something
he-
that he
he
was
is-
willing to do.
Yeah, and I wouldn't say nothing else, and that's just what it is. He actually texted me when I first got here,
Yeah.
Come through.
but
And
we've never tried it again, and it just kind of been out of
You pull it out, slap it on his thigh.
what kind of sick
I just
individual. do you think I am?
when women
A very
say that
sick
they
one.
wouldn't mind
I got a
paying
milking table too.
a nigga, I just
that's what
Yeah.
he's interested in.
yeah, that's dog. Ever since I saw that on that show,
Wait.
we
but
gotta get
Dave.
gotta
Rewind.
get a milking
Okay.
Ash
table.
says she has a
Rewind.
milking table.
What? Okay. Before we go any further, what is a milking table?
It's just a massage table with the hole down further.
What a dick is.
So they put the dick in there, and the person you like milk them like a cow.
Like that.
I seen somebody.
It was on Dave.
Like a cow.
No. Recently, somebody posted it on Snap. No, TikTok.
You a
The
real
result
Monte said, "Do ask for the remix."
is the remix
Shut up.
edition of the song about milk.
She didn't get to that point.
We didn't get there. It got weird and uncomfortable.
She felt
Look,
weird.
Monte, know you got a milking table. Look, now the niggas talking about now it's a
Right.
party.
He knew.
For real, you got to bring it to the sex party. Just be up there, just milking niggas for the low.
You gonna
Is
put
that on Amazon?
the milk station?
I
The
did
milk
get it from
station.
Amazon.
And you know what's
Amazon
funny?
got everything.
wild,
And you know what's
dog.
funny? Like there are so many things, and I gotta stop catering to niggas. Like I'm a black-owned sex store, but I have to stop catering to niggas because niggas are not as open with sexual exploration like that, and they be real weird about shit,
That's
or they don't want to pay the money for it. So I'm at that point now where I have to start getting. When people start shopping on my site, they're like, "Dog, Mimi got some wild shit on here."
Yeah.
Because I need to really cater to people that are into this shit for real.
That's why I told you, hey,
everybody.
Mimi, you need to put that fuck chair on there.
Yeah.
Because
The
even
swoopy
though it
one?
made, that is the ultimate fuck chair.
Wait, this.
He said,
I'm
this.
pretty sure.
He ain't asking for one. We know.
No,
He-
Juan does
I mean,
wanna
but
know.
I don't mind hearing the answer.
I mean, as soon as Juan eyes lit up like a Christmas tree, I instantly was like, "Wait, let me."
Yeah, I think
Don't
it's like
worry.
260.
we'll reinforce it.
Juan,
Reinforced,
them.
goddamn nigga.
put two of them up there. What?
Look, don't worry about how the job will get done, but it'll get done.
You gonna be finished.
You got to pay for good quality.
You know what? You right.
You're right. Fuck it.
Yeah,
It's
I
alright.
would have to like.
Milking station.
I
all
think when it
2022.
comes to pegging a guy, I would overthink it.
You gonna slap him on his eyes.
I think-
You
But
gonna
that's what
start
I'm
talk-
saying,
you
like,
gonna
I'm a-
talk to him like
I'm-
Wesley Pipes.
I think I'm gonna overthink it in a
But-
sense where I'm
yeah.
a try too hard
And that's what
not
happened.
to make him feel like a bitch, like I'm
Because I didn't know what.
I'm trying
It
to
was like,
emasculate him or anything. Like
Imagine
Yeah.
whispering in the nigga ear like, "Take this dick."
yeah, see,
It
wasn't
How do you
as-
like it?
it wasn't like
the shit that
in my mind.
But
It's
shout
way
out to him
differently
for
than
being
the reality.
open-minded to
see,
trying
and that
something new.
that's what we were on, Crystal. Like when we first brought it up, like what is pegging etiquette? Like, are you able to talk to them a certain kind of way? Like, where's hand placement? Do you put the shit around his waist? You know what I'm saying? You put one on his
No.
back and pushes down,
Push the
pushes
arch.
arch
I
down and
do
shit.
feel like if
Then you
it's-
gotta hold him on,
Yeah.
put your hands in your pockets so he don't feel him at all. Like put the motherfuckers
got
behind. Like,
pockets?
what do you do?
Right. Do you hold on to the Johnson? while
You hold
I
on
don't
to the
know. It's
straps
like
or something.
everything. I don't know.
I feel like if it's dead silent, you just
I honestly, I think I would only have to worry about where one hand is going because I'm definitely giving them the reach around.
See, courtesy.
I feel like if it's complete silent, then you just gonna hear the sound of like plastic or rubber in and out his
You want to know if there was
butthole.
music
It-
going or
No, I'm
something?
just no, I'm
In the background.
I'm just saying in
Did I
general.
set the
Like,
mood, light some candles for her?
did you treat him nice?
Did you take
We
care
had
of
just came back from the strip
Eric
club.
said, "How can one go about being milked? Asking for the niggas that won't ask. Clearly, they don't mind asking you."
All right, did you miss
Right,
that?
did
Like
you,
we've
you
been
not paying attention?
right. We're trying.
Monte says, "Open-minded, open-assed."
It's Monte, bro. Why are you
Jesus.
surprised?
His poots was loose for a minute.
Crystal says, "Right, like I don't want to emasculate a man, but I want to have fun."
Then you find a man who's comfortable with that.
You didn't know where his hole was?
I couldn't find. I don't know.
Do you introduce the pegging convo by watching
See,
a
then
porn?
when
flick?
niggas
That's
be
what I'm
like,
saying. It was
This
just
is a
like
very-
a
this
moment
is
I was
really going
excited,
in-depth
I
this
started
week.
overthinking, like it wasn't going as
He was
smooth
like-
as I thought it was.
he was like an
and
excited
then it
puppy?
was-
That's probably what it was.
And then I was just like, "Fuck it."
You're too happy
And
that
he
you
was
didn't.
like, "Cool."
You didn't take.
And then that was that.
yeah, he couldn't take no more of this humiliation.
I think for me,
When you couldn't find the
Should've had
right
a coach.
position, he had already mentally checked out.
He
I
probably
think it would
did.
be nice if you had kind of like a sex worksheet.
A
Like
checklist?
when you start a sexual relationship with somebody, like being able to do like a sex worksheet
Hmm.
to where
You
there
should sell
are
them.
a bunch of different activities and everything that are on there, and you check the things that you're comfortable with, things that you haven't done, but maybe you're open to try, like shit like that, so you can literally see if y'all on the same page
A
and the
fuck
type of shit that you
application.
can explore with somebody.
You should sell that.
You should make that. All you gotta do
Right.
is
Like
make it,
that's
print
really
it
a
up,
dope
create it,
ass idea.
and sell it.
Make it a book.
Yeah, just make
And
it a
I
little
just seen
sex
that
book.
on TikTok. It wasn't a sex thing, but it was like a first date thing. Like just a whole bunch of shit that you possibly could do on the first date.
Yeah.
And
Just
you know
kinda
what?
check
Take it
them off
one,
as you
But
take
go.
it-
take it one step further. That way, it's a flip book that has all the different positions, and then in there it gives suggestions of the best way to do these positions or do these type of activities, so you have at least a good starting
Of
point.
course, Monte felt like that was a
Yeah.
good question about.
Can you
using-
Amazon while pegging a nigga?
It's
Remember
just-
the Amazon position?
I
Monte
think
said, "So do you just text and be like, so want to drain my balls through the table later?"
probably,
I mean,
and her answer is going to be yes or no.
And where is the table? You know what?
so
So
it's
it's.
my home.
Is it portable? Can you?
I
bring
was
the
about to
table
ask, like,
to
how
the
difficult is
location?
it to set up?
Is it like a standard massage
It's just
table?
like a massage.
It with a hole in it.
Yep, it's it.
It's like a penny with a
Massage
hole in it.
table.
But
Yep.
like plenty niggas will talk about liking their ass ate, maybe not. Well, you know what? It's
It's-
kind of split on that. Like you have people that are very, very, very open about getting their ass ate, and then you have dudes that are like, man, absolutely not. Anything with the ass is gay. And I'm like, I don't feel like that.
Then you have gooch eaters who want their gooch licked.
Yeah. So
Mhm.
me, okay. I was given head, right? And I'm no hands in it. So
Out here
I have
freestyling.
Get
one
your shit off.
Out here
that's doing the reach
freestyling.
around and like the balls, and the other one, like one thing that I found that he likes me to put pressure on his gooch while I'm doing it. But
Milking
you
the
know,
prostate.
finger kind of
slipped.
it didn't slip.
So you did this on purpose.
I gradually, you know, I think it was because I didn't just like shove it in there and make him feel violated and shit, but gradually like doing it, and because I was doing so much shit at the same time,
He's
like
confused.
I felt it clench a little bit, like it caught him off guard, like wait, but then I think it felt good, so I felt it
You're like,
relax.
he clenched, he was like, oh wait, but that's
Bitches be tricking niggas into doing all kind of freak shit.
well, somebody got.
What you doing back there? Don't worry about
Look,
Don't worry
fam,
about
you
it, just
gotta
relax.
find out
Just
what
relax.
your kinks are somehow.
Relax.
it. If a motherfucker tell you just relax, bro,
Relax all your muscles.
just go ahead and let it go.
Denise asking me when the worksheet will be available. I haven't even started, bro. It's so much shit. It's so many different kinks and
Brainstorm.
fetishes. Like it's gonna take a minute to complete it. But if you're not approved, Eric telling Monte, don't be his friend now. Don't be trying to
Well,
bond
with
over
the
the
work,
milking
you know what
table.
you should do? You have to create the worksheet in 3 levels. It has to be a basic or beginners, an intermediate, and then
Super fuck.
wild.
No,
style.
nigga got a hole in it. Dog said if you having a party and need an extra table, do
No,
you
it's
use
a
that one?
piece that go in the hole, so it could be a complete
standard.
table. Because it's a massage table.
So you out
Does
here,
it?
so you out here
I
giving
get
It's an actual
so,
massage
so
table.
you giving out massages,
don't put
but
my
they have
taco
the
salad on the
option of a
milking
happy
table, bro.
ending.
no,
I'm,
but it's
I'm
it's a padded table for massage. It's for massages. It's
So
a
right.
massage
No,
table.
I've seen them. I know what
I'm
it
not
is.
gonna put no food on it. No way.
She got a massage table that has the option of a happy ending.
yes.
You ever milked anybody
Crystal
on
said
this
she
I
table?
feels
have
like
not
people are more and more
utilized it.
comfortable talking
You
about
haven't
that now.
I
used
have
it?
not utilized
But
You
you
about
It
to
is
have,
the- it
you
is,
about to
'cause
have
I didn't
somebody when
depending
this
on the space
episode
that
is
they're
over
in.
with.
I didn't realize that it was. a
Chanel,
milking
go to
table
bed.
until,
Get out of here.
I had gave this one guy a massage. When
Hey!
put it together, I was like, oh,
I ain't
shit.
seen you in a
This
while.
piece come out.
Why do people enjoy it when we just
Be
fall
wild.
down these rabbit holes of nonsense?
They be there the whole time, but now
Hey,
they be
low key,
talking.
you could put the bowl with the chips in it, right in the hole.
Why are you?
That's what they just said. They was like, put a bowl in it.
Y'all wild. Y'all not eating off of my damn milking table.
As long as you ain't milk nobody.
No, I haven't.
Apparently, she hasn't yet, so it's still technically
hasn't.
safe.
Right, so it's still safe. It's sanitary.
Have you
You
given
say so?
massage
Can
on
they
this
milk
table
you?
yet?
Yes, I have
Okay.
given massages.
Can
on
they
the
milk
table.
you? So you like,
They
wait.
can't milk me. My titties don't fit.
That's terrible, bro. To put the titties in there. The
Like, cause
hell?
I'd be halfway off the table.
Maybe he just wanted you to lay across and he wanted to get under there and change some oil.
Shut up, dog.
I ain't the only one that thought
Shut
about
up.
this.
Said change the oil.
Shut up, dog. Just shut up at this moment in life.
This man's mind
Y'all,
is
y'all
very
really
clear.
gonna quit hating on my comedic.
Shut
my
up,
com-
Monte.
My
You
comedian.
see that, bro's mama?
Denise says, I think the worksheet should be all inclusive. That would determine the level. Yeah. That's literally the whole point of it.
That'd be dope.
That's why I said it would be long, like it would be real extensive.
I'm drunk off the minute, man.
Like you have
And
to
you
get
can cut them
something.
out in like volumes too, though, so you can't do everything. at
Right.
once.
That's what I'm
Right.
saying. Break it
One,
up
two,
to
break
like,
it
here's
up.
the intermediates of the basic stuff. And then the second volume will have a little bit more common things that people are starting to accept.
What's
And then
on the
those-
wild style?
Everything, bruh.
Like, how freaky does this worksheet really get?
like once you get to like more advanced shit, that would really come into like different type of like BDSM type shit.
Yeah.
Obviously,
This is
whether
when
you are
whips and
into
chains.
like like
That's when
dime shit,
that's when niggas be wanting to get
Mhm.
beat on
yeah,
with the
dime and
Those leather.
subs.
Yep, leather
This is when
suits.
she wants you to lick
Yeah.
her
You
You ever
heels.
stepped on somebody's balls
Yes.
for the pleasure of them?
Yep.
How does that pleasure? That's wild.
Some
Like
people
them
find
bracket
pleasure in
tables and
pain.
stretching machines
I
and shit.
gotta-
Like you ever
yeah.
seen like motherfuckers strung up, little
Mhm.
cross and the wheel and shit getting beat on. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
orgies and shit. Like
That's
it's just
the
it
extreme
depends.
stuff right there.
Some people
You
into
be
that.
whooping
Because some
niggas?
people are like
I have.
you have to look at like some people's
You
sexual
nasty.
fetishes like they
I
resolve
just
like
think that you
looking at
have
they
it.
sexual kinks and
haven't
shit
lived.
resolve around pain.
Yep.
I don't like
Yeah.
to be in pain when I'm fucking.
Spend a lot more time in your inbox.
Shut the
Dog. He's asking if you're taking appointments for
He
massages.
is
Oh.
irritating, dog.
Mind your business, E.
She gonna answer him either way it goes.
Yes, E.
See,
Yeah, get your shit off E.
This
Ha, don't encourage him.
this nigga E is pulling up from the key on
God,
somebody else's
E
podcast.
E been shooting from the fucking parking lot ever since we started talking about this bullshit.
Monday
Because
talking about
eventually
he
one
like
gonna
pain a
go
little bit.
in.
You like
I like pain a little
I
bit.
like pain
got
a little
some
bit.
nipple
like
clamps.
look like what's the little pains? That one like you let
I
her
got
pinch
some
your
nipple
nipples.
clamps.
So yeah,
Okay.
I feel like that.
Like elbow me in the taint or something, Dan Let's Rock. Bro.
Elbow, you wanted to
Period.
give you the people
The people's bow.
right in the nuts?
E,
Nigga, she
calm
is-
down.
He is.
Can
telling
we
her.
block him?
My bad. I didn't know you
Next
belonged to a special
Apparently-
I
someone.
didn't know I belonged.
Apparently,
neither.
y'all have
Apparently
a
your
deep,
boyfriend
y'all
is in
have
the
a deep
comments.
connection
He
because he
not.
showed
And he
He
was
not my boyfriend.
and he was upset that you stuck another nigga.
he did sound very
I
upset.
think we need to have a conversation
Like,
with Mr.
he was
E.
very upset to find out that you actually have sex with other people. Apparently,
Like this was news to him.
Yeah, now, for those who are listening, like for like they have like basic and kind of extensive tests. You can actually go to bdsmtest.org
I
and
took
you can
that
take
test.
like little tests and shit just to kind of
see what
like a
the-
warm up,
see
and
where
it'll
you at.
it'll gauge like where you are, like your percentage of being maybe a brat sub.
Oh, I took
That-
that.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
taken that twice.
And obviously, like as a Gemini, I'm very dual natured.
I'm
My
a switch.
answers
She's a
reflected
switch.
that. And see, and I knew 100%. I
Y'all
knew it was
real
gonna be
freaks.
switched, but
Switch.
there were a
dumb.
lot. There are a lot of things that are in
Tone is
there.
Old
I'm Dom. I'm Brat Tamer.
and an old nigga.
What's that got to do anything?
Dirty old man.
I have not done anything, and I'm not really that old, bruh.
Oh my god!
Like I'm not really that old.
I'm 43, bro. I'm not that old.
That's old.
How old are you, Ash?
I just turned 35.
See, not that old.
That's old.
Not that old, fam.
It is.
And Monte said, "Eat cuffing."
He really did.
Man, hard as a
Like,
bitch.
let Ashley
Monte
do
said,
all.
"Fuck it, just let me rent the table for 30 minutes."
You're gonna clean it upon.
But we're
return,
glad
right?
that you were entertained, Britt.
Yeah, like Britt's not here too often.
You rent your milking table out. Like, would you?
What did you mean by bring it out? Where?
I said rent it out. I didn't
Rent
say-
it out. No, because niggas don't do your shit right.
Niggas
Yeah,
also
they
don't
niggas
clean
do
up
not
after
take-
Yeah,
themselves.
They definitely don't take care of people's stuff.
Yeah. E said she free to do her business. I just never knew this side of Ash.
I refuse to believe that
Why do you refuse to believe that?
because you are open book to the right people.
So maybe he wasn't the right person.
Ooh, never mind then. E, don't shoot me.
we
Shoot
post
E.
we post every comment, nigga. You know this. Ain't no secrets here on Socially Awkward.
Right.
If you don't want to say it, don't say it. How many times have we said that?
What did he say?
He gave shout outs to Marmar's titties.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Shout out to them.
They was tittying yesterday apparently.
I thought he was talking about the part about renting a table for 30.
Oh, that right there
Oh.
definitely was gonna get posted regardless.
He a freak, dog.
He's so silly.
Everybody in this family is freaking.
They said that's so true. That's why I'm not opening
Huh?
up my massage chair to just anybody. And you know what? Like when I was like doing my pop-up shop and shit, like I was thinking like because I do sell certain things, like there is a sex bench that I have on the site where you are able to be restrained to this bench. So it's like you're face down, but you're not laying flat. So it's like your knees are here, you kind of like bent over, like
Oh,
in
I
a
get
doggy
it,
style
yeah.
position, you know, and you're restrained on this table. And there are a lot of people that would have wanted to like test it out and shit, but niggas, they do too much. And I'm like,
Mhm.
bro, if they break this expensive ass table,
Right.
I have the right to whoop ass in this pop up shop.
yeah, and I ain't
I
want to be
got
that
you,
kind of
fam.
owner, you know what I'm
Nah,
saying?
that's
Like,
we don't all that type of time.
yeah, and I, you know, so I was like, fuck it, I'm not even gonna order it for a demo because I'm not gonna want nobody to touch it because niggas don't. They just be
They're too
doing shit to be
rough.
doing shit. They be too rough. They don't know, you know, how to handle other people's shit. And if you think that you finna break this motherfucking, them like, all right, then, well, I'm out.
No,
And
we
you're
run,
not
we
finna
run,
drop no. You break it, you bought it, or you getting your ass beat.
yeah, we
Yeah.
running pockets and fades.
It's like you almost want to be like, it's a $10 ticket for 2 minutes to just test it out real quick.
Man,
You
like
know,
you
bro.
need a deposit.
It's something.
Or maybe if you just get like one person
Oh.
that you knew and you bring them with you and they test all the stuff, because you know your nigga ain't gonna break it.
So, look, you know
how I
can you
do,
get your
E.
brother out my comments.
Which one?
Monte said, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. When I be in the massage chairs at the nail shop, I be pooting. So yeah, I get that. He said, so she not renting a table?
Nah, best friend.
Mama, of course he's a titty connoisseur. That's why he got his own pair.
That's why he got his own pair. Oh Lordy Jesus!
I got one more question about the table. Is it like a bucket to catch the babies, or do you just like go and let God?
That is actually a good
Yo, if you
question.
If I
got
was to use it, I would have a bucket.
That is actually a great
just
question.
having a jizz puddle
Or
in the
just-
middle
or
of
just
the
a
floor.
towel or
Put a
something.
towel
I
down.
don't know. I'm not giving it much thought. I haven't.
You
used
have
it.
this
I mean,
table
that's
with this.
you know, you can always get the vinyl.
Maybe
we got the vinyl
catch
sheets.
it.
Or you know, you can put it down for like
Nah.
wet play.
Oh, that's not.
Because I think that's what I would do. Like if I
hard
had one, like you know how I got sheets and shit. Like I would set the table up on
On
the
sheet.
waterproof sheet,
Yeah.
so then it's just kind of
So,
wipe and
like,
go.
What happens
You
happens.
catch it with like your hand, or you down there like the Barney song.
Depends on how much they pay for the session.
Like the Bernie song.
And I'm saying, high five.
You
You my
man.
nigga, man.
Yeah. So, in terms of because I finally have another woman here on the show, and I never have another woman here on the show.
That's by
But
choice.
it's nice.
That's my choice.
That's by your choice.
No, it's not. It's
That's because women is weird.
thank you.
Yeah,
I was about to clarify that having
go ahead.
another woman on the show that isn't afraid to speak freely and doesn't have an image to maintain. That's what I need. I don't got time for that
Right,
shit. Like
that's
you
what
get
we-
on
that's
here and
what
try to
we
act
want.
like a good girl, but I know everything about you. I need this kind of shit. So thank you so much, Ash, for being you.
So
I
we
love
need
you.
more women
I
with
love
milking
you too,
tables.
baby. You and his milking table.
Or
Boy,
do we
boy,
need
boy.
more women who are openly sexually violating men?
We need more
What do you
women that are
violate?
able to discuss their sexual experiences freely because they are what they are. They're embracing their shit. They don't
They
feel
are
like,
who
oh,
they
well,
So what
are.
else
I
have
can't
you
let
done
nobody know
that
I do this.
Most people will find weird, or some people, not most people.
I don't know. Who wouldn't expect me to do it?
Yeah, because Tone don't expect nothing. He expecting that you had this
I don't know
image.
that I go to sex parties, maybe.
That's light. That seems to be the new norm.
That's norm.
I see people
Yeah,
on
but I
Facebook
know,
talking
like-
about this shit all the time.
I don't
And it
think
be
a lot of
people I be like, they let
expect
you
me
in?
to go though.
Like they let you in?
I don't think a lot of people expect me to go though.
I don't
Why
expect
not?
nothing
I
from
don't know,
nobody
they
this
don't
day. and
expect
I
age.
see
me
the
to be
picture.
doing nothing.
What the-
Apparently,
what
I'm
they-
an angel.
you-
Some people
Who told you that?
Who thinks
Yes,
you an
E.
angel?
He is over here shocked. I
You
don't
are,
know.
You are a terrorist.
You
I
where
can't be.
Look,
You
he
have
been
on-
clutching his pearls since he logged on this
I
motherfucker.
know.
You
Okay.
have on-
I'm sorry, E.
you have on black Air Forces right now. I
sure
don't put
do.
nothing
I
past
sure do.
you.
I sure do.
He was clutching his pearls until he found out there was a milking table. in there.
Right.
Chris was talking about wine, like they let you in.
On the real.
Dog, I ain't
Right, dog.
Because,
you,
okay,
you
so-
do be surprised, like, dog.
it's
How
like,
are you
oh,
here?
no.
And whenever I see this post, I crack up laughing at it because there is a post that circulates on Facebook when it's like, imagine going to a sex party and nobody want to fuck you. And we have witnessed it,
that.
and it's so
Mhm.
funny.
It's hilarious.
It never stopped dog
And
from
we
showing up.
ain't shit because we cackling about it, and the other room like, so ain't nobody going. Y'all ain't no. Mm-mm.
Like, go ahead, give him a little
Go
taste.
ahead,
No, you do
No,
it. You do it.
You
Y'all
do it.
niggas
You
be in
go.
the huddle like, no, we
You
not.
go.
Y'all
No,
like high school kids. I know.
Niggas just be like, fucking
No.
start fucking each other because, bro, ain't nobody touching them.
No.
So now you like, bro, so these bitches decided they finna sit here and toot it upside down and lick on each other.
Mhm.
But I can't get none.
Nope.
Why
Yes.
you keep coming?
Eventually,
Hold now hope, I guess.
somebody gonna give it up to
Maybe
him
it's
one
the being
day.
in the
Maybe
environment.
he like to watch.
He may be a voyeur.
Is that the correct word? I remember
Yes.
last time you said it.
No,
Yeah.
no. He wants to participate.
Oh, never mind.
He wants to participate.
But
It's
ain't
not
no-
a thing where it's like, oh, I'm cool. Just no, he
how,
wants to
how
participate.
much does it cost?
He
to
wants
get
to be
into
the
this
dick
party?
that comes off the bench. Like,
They good with their starting lineup. Apparently.
like they got
He
some
said he
like
ain't
my
got no
normal dick
sense.
ain't here. Hey, you come here real quick. I need you for a quick moment.
Okay, but
For the person that just texts me, bitch, you ain't got no image to maintain. We already know you on that bullshit. Relax. Relax. Tell my don't be coming for my life. Tell my good girl with an image to maintain. You ain't no fucking good girl, and we know it.
but
You a tramp.
You a bitch.
But
you
we
a
embrace
punk,
tramps here on
you a
Socially
tramp,
Awkward.
You a bitch. You a
how
punk,
much do it be costing to get in these parties?
I don't know. I'm always provide the freshmen.
Monte said, if I show up to a sex party and don't nobody give me none, I'm fucking up the entire party.
You
You getting your ass
You
beat
gonna
You
get
by
knocking over
niggas with their
tables,
dick
bruh?
out.
Yep.
See,
Dog, you get beat up
You
by
get-
niggas with his dick out, dog.
Hey, didn't that happen? Was that on the Boondocks? On the Boondocks, he was stumping dog with his dick out.
Yeah, whooping his ass in the shower.
I'm just saying, like these parties be like,
You're disgusting.
if they whacking you 100 at the door to get in, and you ain't getting nothing, and then you keep coming back paying the same $100
That's on him.
at
though.
the door to not get none.
But these
we don't know
particular
what
parties
his-
were smaller, so they weren't charging at the door. It was intimate people like that knew each other.
Who kept inviting him?
Right. So who's the sick nigga
Um,
that keep inviting, bro? Who know? Like we see
He's
that
also
you
the
not
one
getting no
who
ass.
Brought the girl for the first date.
Oh my.
So
So you-
that was somebody different that time.
So what you
So-
telling me is this nigga comes
That
to
was
this
him.
party all the time, gets none. He said,
Yeah,
okay,
brought
so
one.
y'all won't give me none. I'll
I
bring
thought that was a
somebody
tall guy
here,
with waves.
and still lost his bitch.
Yep.
So he don't get none. He brought some, and then y'all
He
took
got
his
TYB.
You say you took his son.
some. How you take his some?
Well,
Dog.
apparently they had already had a thing in the past.
Said sexy angel.
So imagine you
So
bringing
you
a date.
brung,
Yes.
Oh,
Monte does need to go away.
so they
Mama.
brung, so he brung a girl to the party, and she seen dick she preferred
Mhm.
from yesteryears, and says, "I'm going over here."
No, bringing a chick to the
Wow.
sex party and you think you low, and then you find out everybody in there to fuck your bitch.
Not everybody,
Just a good handful.
just
I mean,
Just-
it,
how many is some?
it's a
I
safe
don't know.
space though. One,
More than
it don't
two.
supposed to
Did
care
you
who
fuck
you
her?
slept with there.
Mm-mm.
Had you fucked her?
Nah,
Would you fuck her?
Would you fuck her?
nope, she's not my type
Okay.
At all.
at all.
Yeah,
So
they
She
went
was
with the way-
somebody type.
That's fine. She wasn't mine.
He had it before though, so it wasn't like it
Yeah.
was a new time.
Well, he apparently ain't nobody's type. He should stop.
No,
coming.
I'm talking about the one that did fuck her.
No, I'm talking about the one who not getting no action.
He just keep coming, bro.
Apparently, he's
He
not.
died.
It's not a safe space for you. Go away. I said, wait a minute. So she came and went with somebody else, and you
Yep.
still ain't getting none.
Yeah.
At
Uh,
that
See,
point in
when I
time, dog, you
talked
gotta stay
to
home.
somebody else, they said that eventually she did give him some. He just wasn't the first to hit it at the party.
It was probably pity sex at that point in time.
Because I was like, I don't remember that, but she said that they went in the
I don't-
bathroom and that
So,
he did eventually.
so
get
you
some.
Oh
mean?
yeah, yep.
So I brought you to this
She
And
party.
she said they even left together. I said
Yeah.
I didn't remember that either.
They
That-
did.
he-
Which
I was
he-
laughing too hard by
he-
that point.
she
he
probably
was
didn't
her-
finish
he
with the
was her
first dude.
ride.
Yeah, but if that don't
She was
mean
riding somebody
that
else.
he wasn't salty enough to be like, bitch, I brought you here and you riding this
Uber.
nigga and just go, I didn't even get to hit it first. I brought you and you
So-
went and fucked somebody else before me.
I would feel away like. So you mean to tell me I brought you here,
Yeah.
and you smelled nice when I brought you?
Like that nigga really Kendrick Lamar him. Like, nigga,
you
if you
let
fuck, it's after me.
several other people use and abuse you first, and now this
Use and
box
abuse
is
is such a
this
dirty
box
word.
wore out and it's a little tart by the time I get it.
Mhm.
Nah, I can't fuck you.
But they was in the bathroom. She
They
could have
was in
threw
the
some water
bathroom.
on it.
At that point in time, it's just a hole because she done already got worn down. She's not even enjoying it anymore.
Right?
You just
That don't
here.
mean.
Nigga
First of
didn't
all,
even
we
whisper like you're not gonna let my man's get out.
how we know that the second dude dick wasn't bigger than the first dude. She was like, you know what? All right, that wasn't enough. I still.
She
need
already
one
got
more."
her nut off.
I don't know that.
Apparently, the other people that she preferred to sleep with, dick might have been bigger
He
than
said,
hers.
if you bring any of the hoes up in here, make sure I fuck them first.
I know that's right.
That's what you be telling them.
Mhm.
She probably
As I
do.
said, I get him
I'm
feeling
just-
about
I'm
it.
just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Gosh. Jesus.
Like dog literally sat outside the door with his dick in his hand, says, "Are you gonna let him do?"
Have y'all
You
ever
let that
seen a
nigga
woman
do-
not
no.
get in a play at these parties? Usually, when that happens, is they're observing. It's like they usually don't want to be
And they
involved.
leave.
So it's a chick that's there who probably didn't want to be there to
And
begin
like,
with.
okay, so for example, niggas there like will be like slim pickings and shit for what my type is, like who I want to have sex with. So if I'm not having sex with the specific person that is always there, I go fuck a bitch first. I'll
That's
fuck a
smart.
bitch before I fuck a nigga there, because it's just I don't want to participate
It's a preference.
with those
I'm
dudes.
saying, if you don't turn you on, the coochie would dry up. It ain't no fun for nobody then.
Right?
That's true.
Don't nobody want the tumbleweed. Pussy.
Okay,
No, nobody wants a tumbleweed pussy. Chafing dicks and shit. Rug burn and shit. That's not cool.
could you
man.
still be in a relationship and still do stuff like this?
Yeah.
So
If
this-
you are communicating with your partner and that's what y'all like to do,
What if your partner's not into it? Are you still gonna party?
Some people still do it.
I
Some
wouldn't do
people
it behind their
Some
back.
people still do it, and
No,
then
no.
a week
So
later
if they
get
say,
married.
"Hey, I'm not into that," but
what
you know,
kind of
just make sure
people
you don't
do
bring
you
nothing home we
know?
can't get
I
rid
know
of.
people
Okay.
that like themselves and do what they want to do.
So this is what I want to.
It's a safe place though, so
You ain't got to worry about motherfuckers
they're-
seeing you like, hey, bro.
they not gonna say nothing. They not gonna say nothing. People that go to these things, they're not gonna say anything. And the only reason we're saying something because it's us.
Right.
We're not gonna be like, oh yeah, so and so and so and so and so and so was there too. They can't do that. That's impossible. So that's why it makes it easy for them to come to these things and then go home to their wives or go and get married. Or
Because
go-
I've definitely seen somebody
home.
come in there with somebody that wasn't who they were supposed to be in there with. And guess who mind their motherfucking business?
Yep.
This guy.
Yep.
As you should, man.
And what goes on in there goes on in there. And when you leave from there, that is what it is. You probably walk right past them on the street and don't even say not a nothing.
Yeah. So it's like we discuss shit like that here because this is the type of podcast that is. But you notice, like, we don't throw names and shit. We don't throw like full details for motherfuckers to be able to put together. Oh, I know who that was. We're very vague about it, but we still like to be able to give you, an overview of the experience when we go to these kind of things.
What the lighting look like in these parties?
Is it
I
low?
just imagine that it's
is
a
it
red.
ambient?
I just imagine
Well,
it's
no,
a red light when
it
you walk in.
depends because it's like oftentimes it's just
Niggas
it's
walk
just
in
it's
like
standard
belly?
hotel lighting.
Oh,
So it's not like special because we rent like rooms and shit for it.
I thought a motherfucker came in, plugged the red light bulb up. So
Oh.
got it. I just
But
when I
some
hear sex
have though.
party, I just
I
think
have
red
I
light.
have been to some where it was like red light parties and shit where they'll do this, or it'll be like based
black
on the
light
color of
party.
the light bulb in the room means like that specific room might be for something else. Like, all right, well if you go in the
Scat
red
play.
room, this is going down.
Yeah.
You go in the blue room, then this is going down. So it depends.
I mean, that would be
every party isn't the same. There's a different setup.
that
and
actually
people
would be
run
the
their shit
smartest way
different.
to do it, though. So you really know like people's true kinks. Like if you get wild like that, you need to go to the yellow light.
So
real
it's a
fast.
secret jam society. Yes.
All we ask is trust.
Yeah.
No G money shit, dog. Don't be cussing.
I said like Malik Mondays. I forgot about that.
Hey, Malik Mondays was cracking until bro pushed up on him for the lasagna.
But like, okay, so going to bro's question, bro asks like if we got with somebody, would we still entertain those type of parties? And then it's saying depending on what the terms of the relationship are. Now somebody who actually pitched us going to this type of party and establishment is pissed off at me right now because of OnlyFans. So I think it's one of those things
And
where
we're
for
off.
some
It
people
sound good.
it sounds good. It sounds like a cool thing to do. You really have to make sure you were ready for shit like that. Because he was preaching to me when he pitched it like storage space running out. What that mean, Tom? What's going on?
On what? Oh, that's for something else.
When you pitch shit like this, like you have to really, really make sure, like if this is your partner or somebody that you really, really care about, you can't just think you'll be good with it. Or, all right, I think I can handle this. I think I'm comfortable with it. All right, let's try it. Like you have to really, really, really know that you not go flip the fuck out when you see them doing some shit. Because that's what y'all there for.
Yeah.
So back when I was in the hospital with COVID, he was texting me and talking to me about it, about wanting to be able to, man, you know what, Dinkins, like what I've always wanted to do, like a fantasy kind of thing, like, if another couple was watching us or if we was, doing this or whatever. And I'm like, shit, I'm with it. Matter of fact, you know how we always going to Chicago for the weekend and shit? Some clubs and shit down there that's what it is. Like, it's those sex clubs and shit down there. Man, you sure? Like, as long as we got an understanding, that it, was me and you at the end of the day and blah, 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 blah. He felt like he had to talk me into it and make me feel comfortable.
Oh, he didn't know you was with the shits.
And I'm like,
He ain't know.
He didn't know.
like, bro,
Yeah,
I'm
sure,
good.
honey.
Like,
Yeah.
if it's something
gotcha.
that's because if it's something that's mutual and we're going into it together, like, I'm not a jealous person. Just don't try to do shit behind my back and lie about it.
Yes.
Which is what I don't like that I'm being accused of at the moment. Now, I want to ask my listeners a question before I get into this story. If there is something with somebody that you're dealing with, y'all not in a relationship, I want to stress this. You are not in a relationship. Y'all are fucking around. Y'all have an open communication policy or whatever. But there are certain things that you choose not to know. You just say, you know what? I don't want to know if you're doing this. But then you stumble across it, see it, hear about it or whatever. Can you be mad at that person because they didn't tell you what they were doing, even though you told them that you didn't want to know what they were doing?
You waiting on the comments, or would you like?
You waiting on the comments, but in this moment, you want to answer that question?
I'm finna go
Ashley?
through and read the comments while they process that.
But to double back.
Mama said, a
on
nigga
your-
can't
on
give me
yours.
awesome dick and think he about to walk past me. Come here, bring that dick here.
Stay off TikTok, everybody. Please do.
No.
Monte said, all he knows if
Right,
he ever
like
get
the belly- you
invited,
gotta do
he
the belly
walking in
intro.
slow like the intro to belly.
You got to do the belly intro.
Y'all so
He go
silly.
walk in belly regardless.
Shut up, dog.
But if I don't get none, I'm leaving like St. Louis at the
I
Players
know that's
Club.
right.
Do something to make
You
me
irritating.
feel better.
Monte wants
She
to know
just said she's never used the
if you
table.
ever suck ding ding through the table like a horizontal glory hole.
Shut up, the horizontal.
I
person.
have not used that table for that.
Mara said, I
Yes.
said I didn't want to know,
Yes.
not that I
Oh.
didn't want to see or stumble upon it. Okay, but are they wrong for not telling you what they were doing if you told
I
them that
mean-
you didn't want to know?
I mean, whether anybody is right or wrong, I think like it's a natural emotion to get upset. So you can't like not be mad. I mean,
Which is true, but
because
you can't
Nope.
ridicule the person.
no, you can't, but you're going to. Whether
you
it's
Yeah,
right.
nobody is saying that having an emotional response is wrong. Emotions are emotions. You usually can't control them, especially when it's somebody you care about.
Right. And niggas, we're like the most illogical people on the fucking planet.
Oh my God, thank you.
I don't give a fuck what I told you I didn't want to see. If I find out, now I'm gonna be upset.
You're
Well,
definitely gonna be
looking-
upset.
Well, don't go looking for
My
it.
time, I know they're not wrong, but I'm still throwing hands.
Mm.
Krista said you are entitled to your emotions, but no, you can't really say anything if that was what you agreed to or failed to clarify.
Mhm.
So we go.
Hey, bro, can you grab me a bottle of water?
We about to throw some text messages up on the screen because I want to be very clear about me and this individual's situation and what he would say to me before I get into how my weekend went. Because I have been fucking just niggas been going nuts on me for over 48 hours.
Oh, thank you very much, my dear.
All right.
Please refer to the right side of the screen.
So if you are watching the live, make sure you look to the right side of the screen.
Bruh,
My eyes are bad.
I'm hoping
you
don't
right
read
in
it
front
to
of the
us.
TV, dog.
And that shit's still small.
It is because it's like I was trying to
Damn.
read. Now I'm gonna have to open it on my
Fuck.
phone or to read people
Right,
what
he
they say.
made it seem like I was being unreasonable when I asked, could you make it bigger?
I'll see what I can do without distorting the quality of it.
Well, she got her receipts.
How
Mhm.
am
That's what
I, nigga?
matters.
I'm allowed to call you a nigger.
No, you're not. Not in this sense.
Krista said you just got to take the L best as you can.
No, you don't. I don't got.
Eric says, y'all think our parents were ever this lit? I mean, I think
Yes.
everybody knows the answer for me because I come from a very sexual family, like with the women. My granny, you know, if you knew,
See?
she ran a brothel, she ran hoes, and she was definitely very sexual.
They probably wasn't this vocal about
My
it.
mom used to lie to us, me and my sister, because
Is that
y'all
better
know
one?
Walmart was 24
Can you see
hours.
that?
That is.
Walmart was
Now, if
24
I wanted
hours.
to read it and do the voice, I can fucking
So she
see
would
it.
always lie and be like, hey,
Are
I'm
you
going to
gonna do
Walmart.
this
But
one?
me and my sister knew that meant she was going to get some dick.
That's fine.
Oh man.
Like, all right, sis, go get your shit off.
Shut up, dog.
Crystal says she don't want to know shit about her parents.
Well, I gotta shut up.
I know my
Shut
dad.
up,
Huh?
dog. I don't, dog. Shut up. Shut up.
Ken
Yeah,
saying worse. They ain't have social media. It was all hearsay then.
I think these new kids gonna need therapy for
What's
some
up,
of
Ken?
for some of their parents.
Denise said, first off, I'm mad y'all still emailing. Oh, he unblocked me to cuss me out. And he was doing both. Like I'm getting email messages and text messages at the same time. And then he would call in between. It was just that nigga was firing off all cylinders, bro. He was
How sick is his setup? Like, could you imagine motherfuckers typing on his computer and then picking up his phone? Now he doing both. Niggas
Like,
are
fam,
sick.
he had
Mama
his
said
phone.
her daddy was a rolling son, but her mama was the same. My
He
mama
on-
wasn't.
He had to have his he had to have his iMessages going to his
Yeah.
iPad.
So this is the first, of a series of text messages that I wanted to put on the screen, just to not to blast them, but just to show
Some niggas
how
is
he
crazy.
felt about the arrangement that I was obviously cool with. So the first one says, I just don't understand why we can't just come to an understanding on what it is, Dinkins. It's amazing sex and companionship. It is. Now, during that time,
It's amazing.
I had to tell him, I'm like, look, I'm cool with that, but you be crossing and blurring lines. You have to be clear on what you want. Don't say this, but then try to do other shit. So if this is what we own, this is what we need to keep it as. I'm cool with that. But you be trying to teeter back and forth, and then when you want to do something, it comes into that, oh, well, man, it's just this, and we ain't doing that. Keep that energy. Next message, Tom. So now, during this particular exchange, it was because a baby was created.
Ooh.
Now, during this time, no, we were not together.
Tell me why.
But
the
my thing
road
was-
turns.
My thing was, you were doing way too fucking much and lying about it. How many times have I said, if you were doing what you do, that is perfectly fine, but be honest and upfront about it? He wasn't doing that. He was lying about it, and it wasn't until you can't hide it no more at this point because there's a baby coming. Now all of a sudden you want to say that you was doing whatever. But to get out of that, it's for Dinkins, we wasn't together, dude. I understand what you're saying, but we was not. You're right. We wasn't together. Still not together now. So next message, Tom.
Beep.
And these are all different occurrences. So at one point, I created a boundary for us. Like, okay, look, this is, what it is.
Just the boundary box.
This is a boundary
We
box.
still got one of those?
Hell no. Not this family.
Not this.
So, and I was like, during this time, this was right before my miscarriage that year. So with me telling them, like, look, got a kid coming, co-parenting, whatever, but we don't need to go beyond that. We can, we don't need any of the extra shit. Got a baby coming, we can handle that, but we don't have to do all like the little relationship type of shit. He's like, but that don't mean you can't come over still and we spend time together, do it. And boundaries, we were never together, but still doing what we do. Doing what we do. That is a key term for niggas that want to do everything like you're in a relationship, but don't want it to be a relationship because they want an opening to do whatever they do, right?
Niggas are dummies.
When they choose to do it,
Yeah.
not feel guilty.
So you see me agreeing, like, we were never together. That's a fact. So ask yourself why you felt the need to apologize to me for having sex with somebody else because I wasn't your girlfriend. Because if you're single, you didn't have to say sorry to me, right? But yet you text me and I fucked up and I this and I that. I told you, I'm not mad that you fucked somebody else about it. But why were you lying about it if you're single? You don't have to lie about doing things if you're single. That's why I don't lie to niggas now. I do what I do. Next message, Tom.
Beep. Turn the page.
So this is again him talking about like when the chick got pregnant and shit. And he's like, well, we stopped talking and that happened. Nothing more to say. Sorry that happened, but I have an obligation. All due respect, you got no right to ask. You bugging for real. Because I
For real, for
asked
real.
him, well, how long have you known? Because clearly you've known for months and you've been still over here doing all of this kind of shit, not giving me a choice on if that was something that I wanted to be in the middle of. This is when I said, fuck it. So at this point, I'm like, you know what? I'm about to start going bananas with OnlyFans. Like, it wasn't from a place of hurt. It was just because I had been fucking with him kind of tough and we was doing what we was doing. Like, I was trying to remain, you know, at least somewhat respectful of it and not do a lot of shit on OnlyFans. Go ahead, Tom.
I'm sorry. Beep. Turn the page.
Now, this is his reaction because he decided to go on my OnlyFans on his off day.
I want y'all to actually pay attention to the fact that his name has now been changed to Fists.
But his name wasn't on there at first.
I'm just saying.
And the other ones, I
That's
had to
what you
cut
mean.
them out
Yeah.
because
For
other
safety
identifying
reasons.
information
I
was in
know, of course. But the fact that because it shows that you have now changed his name to Fists.
Hold on, I gotta go through the comments.
You gotta stop for a minute.
Yeah.
This is the most crackingest episode you've had in a long time.
Then he said, damn, dog was mad.
Mad.
Ken telling Eric he knew not to touch those blank VHS.
Big
shows.
facts, man.
Juan didn't.
Big facts. Dog, I swear to God,
Juan
one
didn't.
time my dad was so pissed at me because my mom found one of the videotapes in my room. And he is behind her like, nigga, don't you tell where you get these tapes from. I had to take that L in behalf of my dad.
Yeah. Juan saw some shit he wasn't supposed to going through the blanks.
What you see, Juan?
It don't matter what I saw. I should have seen it.
Eric said some niggas don't know how to be P and play the position.
Yeah, not everybody's
Night, Marmar.
Welcome back,
She
Mama.
said it was fun, but it's past her bedtime.
come
Like,
hang out with us one day.
he is saying if she needs you to come off the bench, you better be sixth man of the year. Ken says going with the flow sounds better.
Dog gonna put that in his repertoire.
What's little, Kayla?
What's little, Kayla? Look, I'm like,
Right,
what happened? What's
because we be
little?
going through so much.
No, it's bigger now. Bigger now.
It's bigger now.
Well, one was an email, yeah.
Freak
Uh,
ass people here.
That's her who took it.
You know
that
what?
way.
He was mostly emailing, but I didn't feel like going through and having to block like the little Gmail picture and name on all of them. So I'm like, I was just clipping the ones from when he was texting because I told you he was emailing, texting, and calling. Like
Yeah,
he is pissed, and he was the nigga was actually sending me
You don't know.
screenshots
You don't.
from my OnlyFans, like shit that I posted.
I mean, he could show up here if he want to.
Because Juan still
le-
owed me two
left,
pieces of
left
biscuit.
and right is on deck.
I got my dookies on, so it's
Yeah, you chose violence this morning.
But, like,
I'm
and
proud of you.
I want to
Thank
say
you.
this like in clear, like I'm not mocking him for being emotional about it,
I
like
am.
because he actually like he was real life crying and shit.
But he's not
Huh.
the only one who does this.
But
a lot
he
of
brung
men,
this
a lot
on
of men does
himself.
this. A lot of men set those standards on these on the relationships. They can meet a dope ass female. They want to be with this person, but then it's other things like their family members or their friends
I was
or
just gonna get
any
right back.
other
Yeah,
thought
do me
processes.
Like that.
So they're like, okay, I'm gonna put her in this box, and I'm gonna save my feelings, and I'm gonna be over here doing what I'm doing, and then she gonna be doing what she doing, but she gonna tell me, but I ain't gonna tell her. It don't work like that.
Right.
It ain't gonna never work. It ain't gonna
And
never work.
what gets me is now y'all have seen it. Was that the last one, Tony, or was it one more?
Oh, you know there's more.
Oh Lord Jesus.
All right. Beat,
Okay,
turn the
man,
page.
man. Oh, look at poor Steve.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there's at least 2 to 3 more.
So now he's going after the guy that I've been in the most recent videos with. Like, tell that nigga where his GoPro. Y'all could jump off a cliff and get that view. Like first,
That
and,
might be
and,
sick.
and I didn't want to antagonize him further, but I was gonna be like, but bro, that's my GoPro. I just strap it on his chest. I didn't have to clarify, so I just let it ride.
You should have.
But I tell him like, dog, like, stop being like this, man. Like after everything, and shit that you've done, you really tripping when this is what you wanted. This is what you said that you wanted it to be.
Man,
This is what you said.
if he starts,
I couldn't imagine finding everything that I like or everything that I want in a person and then not wanting to be with them and ending up in some weird shit like this.
He
It
brought
always
this on
happens.
himself.
Like
We-
I just
we
think,
have said
like for the
that.
life
I
of
think
me,
it's an ego thing. Where
We-
like you see, look, if you go further down in the message, he like your coworker dick you down better than I ever can. Like, and I think that's what's stinging him because not just seeing me on OnlyFans, but it's like
Seeing you on the job.
damn man, and like
But
she not fucking no weak ass, and like they actually doing stuff.
But that's what
I
makes
think it would feel
different.
better if he was able to be like, if in his mind, if he was, oh but shit, he ain't fucking her like I
Right,
can.
if
He
he was
ain't,
getting
he ain't
whacked
fucking her as
dick.
good as me.
yo, the male ego is a fragile thing.
Right,
But
but,
the
she's
crazy-
getting paid. This is her money line. This
This is-
is her
she's at
extra
work.
skrillas. This is work. This ain't for play. You know what I'm saying?
Like you can't
you
be
should be
half
able to
stepping in this.
differentiate that.
No, but she
though.
working and having fun.
But then
Now,
he
That's
goes
your
on.
problem.
But then
Is
he goes
she-
on to say, "But
is she
trust, I'm
having
still
fun?
that
She
nigga."
always
Oh, so
has
why are you
fun.
tripping?
Is she having fun?
Mimi, do you have fun when you're working while you're on the
Yeah,
job?
because she
Yeah.
like
She-
fucking.
She like fucking. That's how we ended up here.
Well, that's
But
because
she
I
don't
don't.
love them though.
I
She don't
don't.
love them hoes.
but she loves the fun that she had.
And this
But
is the thing what I
she
didn't
loves
understand,
him.
and I was trying to break it down and explain
He's
to him
stupid.
like
Most men
when
aren't.
I deal with people whether it's my exes, co-stars, or whatever, like that is the terms of our agreement. Like when we link up, you know it's gonna be for OnlyFans because I'm not your girlfriend.
Right.
Okay. So for me to just be like, okay, I'm finna give up, pussy just because you asked me for it, even though I know you finna go fuck with somebody else. Like, no,
oh my.
I'm like Denzel when that nigga was like, shit, I'm from around the way. I'm leaving with something. That's me. My OnlyFans footage is me leaving with something. So you coming over here, you want to fuck me more than I want to fuck you. And because you want to fuck me more than I want to fuck you, especially because I'm probably not even going to nut from it. I just said this
Oh
on the other
my.
pod. I'm leaving with something, and that's going to be my content.
Terrible.
So that's our trade-off. But go ahead, Tom.
Beep. Turn the page.
So
That's all him.
I drove him to drink on this one.
Drove him to drinking.
Yeah, nigga said to the
nigga's
liquor
a-
store I go, or probably martini, something hard.
This
Um,
nigga's at the edge of the bar.
Yeah.
Hand me another one, Jack.
So
Go ahead to the next one.
So because you was getting something hard, he needed something hard.
Now,
Huh.
he resorted to sending me screenshots from my own. Nigga, I know what my content is. I know what I did.
Yo, fam, why?
So this was a foursome scene that I did with three of my people who are content creators. I am the one I obviously had to
Why are
crop
you
us
laughing?
out of the frame, but I am the
feel like
one
you
on
know
the
somebody
right
here.
side of the screen. So he like, man, I'm just salty as fuck, can't even lie. And I got to, because he kept trying to make it seem like I played him. So I'm telling him like, dude, I never played you. Like that's not what this is. You said you didn't want to know. What did you want me to do?
You wasn't honest with him.
How can I be honest
go.
about something you told me you don't want to know? I can't make you, like, you said you didn't want to know, so I respected your wishes.
Look, I said I didn't want to know, and I said I wanted you to be honest. So whatever the fuck that means, figure it out.
No.
Because obviously you did it wrong.
Okay.
Hold on. Wait, Tone, don't switch it.
I know because I just
gotta
seen the
get
comment.
Yeah. So Denise said, fragile as fuck. Men can never handle the fuckery they dish out when that shit comes back on them.
That's true.
Niggas hate when women pull a them on them.
'Cause y'all not supposed to do that.
Kayla says, woo, you really about to get another angry email now. Krista says, ooh, he was hurt. And then Denise says it's the eye rolling for me. So let's go on to the next pick, please.
Beep.
He says, man, niggas eyes rolling back in his head.
Yo! What's wrong with him?
He said he did not want to know
Hey,
anything about her business.
The funny-
recording.
At all.
and
the-
then he went to go look for it.
the funny
And
part,
now he's
like
mad.
when y'all was talking about like the eye roll, I just assumed I was like, oh, he got a little sassy, put the eye roll emoji in.
Nah, that's
This-
why I couldn't
this-
say no
No.
more.
This makes so much more
That's why I
sense now.
couldn't say. That's why I said when my friend hit me, I was like, "Yeah, I watched the video," and then she was talking about the foursome one. I'm like, "Dog, just."
Eric like him. I don't want to know.
Also,
Also
him.
him pays $10.
Exactly.
First of all, it's $18.75, but I don't have pay-per-view. So once you subscribe to my OnlyFans, all videos are included.
I
Segue.
don't want to know.
He said, at this point, what's the OnlyFans? That's onlyfans.com/Cummer_Walker.
Buddha.
CUMMER_Walker. Like Summer Walker, but Cummer Walker.
Butterfly, I'm so mad at you right now.
Ken says dog paid to get his feelings hurt. Okay, Ken,
Yep.
listen, right?
Basically,
He pays to get his feelings hurt. But then this nigga files a charge back with his bank, bro, to get his money back. To
Yeah.
reverse the funds.
He
dog
did.
He
opened
ain't
a
wrong.
dog opened
He
an
hurt her.
electronic claim.
He ain't wrong.
Dog
He
said,
I
said,
definitely-
make her pockets hurt.
Like,
don't.
nigga. And the fucked up part about it, Ken, is this is not the first time he's done this. He's done this and we got over it the first time. And then he decides, now he gets 1 day off a week. This was his off day. Friday was his off day. And what you do on your off day, I'm about to go look at Dinkins OnlyFans.
Is
I'm
what-
finna see this
Is
content.
watch the love of my life take dick from somebody else. Yo, he a sick nigga.
Yeah.
There's a lot of shit you can do with your off day.
He could
Then he said, how did you play him though? Shaking my head. That is my point exactly. You told me several times that when we are together, we together. When we not, it is what it is. Okay, cool.
That is what it is. It's so sketchy.
Okay,
Y'all
it
gotta
is what it is.
stop-
And what it is me
And that's
making
what it
content
is.
with other people.
Stop taking our word for stuff.
It's-
Stop saying
Especially
shit y'all don't
because-
mean.
Especially
We can't
like
help it.
Stop
you
saying
didn't
shit
have
y'all
a
don't
baby
mean.
mama when we started. So my assumption is always going to be like, you doing what you do with your baby mama.
Mhm.
I'm doing what I do with content people. So all right, cool. And that's like somebody else who I was dealing with. Like I knew that he was dealing with other people. The trade-off for that, me accepting you fucking with other people, is because I'm getting content out of you. So I don't care what you're doing because I'm getting content out of you. I'm getting what I need. You getting what you need. It is what it is. Fair exchange ain't no robbery type shit. But the fact that he's done it, wow, bro. Why he just emailed me at 2:16?
Is the
Oh, he
email
hears.
about to the show, or is he just going
No,
back?
just out of nowhere it says, "Man, you really opened my eyes and toughened me back up for real, for real. I've gotten so fucking soft. I thank you for that, man. Lesson learned. Like, dog, you gotta relax.
You gotta chill out.
All right. Is that like where it ends and he go crawl back in the hole he was already in?
Because he just wrote that at 10:16. I just so happened to see it. So he's still and that was an email, Denise. It wasn't a text.
Kayla, she emailed her.
He said, I want her to get her shit. And I was, but let me tell you, like, for almost 2 years of us being back involved with each other, I literally was doing nothing. I wasn't on shit. But then when that whole like pregnancy thing came out, yeah, I'm like, I need to start doing me type shit. I wasn't not doing me because he asked me not to or because we had agreed to be exclusive, but it's like with him, I was getting everything. Like he checked all my boxes off. I really didn't have a reason to go deal with anybody else like that. And it made me mad because it's like, on one hand, it's like, all right, I don't have to go fuck with anybody else. But should I feel stupid because I'm not fucking with anybody else because we not exclusive? And then when that happened, it was like, you know what? Regardless of everything that he's doing, I still need to go get my shit off. So that's what I did. So, we kept doing us. And I assumed that he was doing him. I think what pisses him off so much is because what he kept fucking yelling at me is, and I ain't even been doing shit. I just fucking go to work, blah, 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 blah. When I got free time, I'm with you. That's not what you said, though, bro. You said that when we together, we together. And when we not, that's basically our time to do whatever.
No, when we
So
not,
because
should be
you
at home
chose
chilling.
not to do whatever in this time,
You should be at home chilling.
yeah,
It
and
just wouldn't hurt as much if he was doing
right.
what he was doing. If he was doing,
But
doing
he's
what
also
she was
real.
doing.
But he's also realizing now. He's like, that shit came back on me. All the shit that I've made you feel like over the years and back when we used to fuck around with it, like that shit came back on me now. Well, if you know that, why are you mad at me?
Because you did it.
If you know that you feeling the
But
way
she-
that
but
you've
she
made
didn't
me
do
feel
it.
in previous
didn't
years,
do
why are
it.
you mad at me?
Look,
He
we
went
have
and looked for
already
that-
came to the conclusion now.
Can't
Men's
talk about he
brain
crying.
is not on the same wavelength.
We did come to that conclusion.
So again, you did that shit.
She didn't do shit.
She
He
did that shit.
He did that shit.
And you
Denise
did
said
it
like a dumbass.
He did that shit.
Who just said po little tink tink.
Whole little tiny tank.
Eric, also me, paid the price of 18. That's right. Put some respect on my price. Hey, y'all remember them out? Was it MasterCard commercials? Is that what it is?
What?
About what?
Where it would be like
Exactly,
OnlyFans,
Denise.
1875. Watching the love of your life get pounded out, priceless. Like, was that MasterCard?
No,
Remember them
MasterCard.
old school commercials?
MasterCard was priceless
Was it?
because
Or
Visa
it
was
Capital
everywhere you
One?
want to be.
It wasn't Capital One.
No, it was MasterCard.
Capital One
I
is
knew it
what's
wasn't
in your
Capital
wallet.
One.
Yeah,
Oh,
Capital
what's in
One's
your
what's in your
wallet,
wallet.
okay.
Visa was where you want to be.
Priceless.
Master-
Yeah,
MasterCard.
priceless
Priceless.
MasterCard.
Yeah.
Okay.
Denise
It was
said, dude spent his only off day intentionally hurting his own damn feelings.
Only off day.
Ken said, break him down and build him up.
Damn, you a pimp out
Get
here.
your shit off.
Get your shit off, nigga.
What up, Mark?
Mark, you came in on
You
the
said, so you blocked again? Oh, yeah. He sent me a screenshot of him blocked. And you know what was fucked up about the whole iPhone shit? Because apparently you can block me, but you can still call my phone and text. But if I try to do it, it won't let me go. It won't let it go through.
Yeah.
So this nigga was firing off text messages shit, just back and forth, sending me all kind of screenshots of scenes that I've done. And I think what really fucked him up was like I said, like the scenes with like the multiple people.
Is he watching this shit like NFL game film? Like,
He
what
had
I
to
don't
be
know.
the
done.
fuck is wrong with this nigga?
This nigga got on.
That's
the big
right, Denise.
TV.
They got to learn to say what they
Mhm.
mean and
That's
mean
exactly
what they
I
say.
said. Mhm.
I wonder, did he ping it and like pop it up on the big TV?
Shout out to Denise. She was also our guest on the Love Tour this past week. Episode we
Okay.
dropping on Thursday.
Eric said he had to unsubscribe because I was starting to become included in the budget. Hey, man, y'all need to resubscribe. I'm telling y'all, I got some dope shit coming up. Some real dope shit.
You
I'm
know what,
excited.
Juan?
Yeah.
This is the shit I hate, right?
What?
Because when we have to go out here and find somewhat of a decent person on OnlyFans to have a good experience, meanwhile our sisters out here dominating the fucking game.
No, we can't get no
we can't get that.
we don't get no local good experience.
right. We can't get that
Because
shit.
all the local good experiences probably are gonna sleep with me.
That's not true.
No,
I
that's
don't mess with
probably true.
everybody.
Probably true.
No, I don't mess with everybody.
It's terrible. Juan.
We don't know who you mess with.
We don't.
And because I'm pretty sure I'm very picky in who the fuck I want to see naked.
I know when I collab with chick, it's the same person, and y'all know who that is. Because the other one is out of the game. She don't do it no more. People was creeping her out, so she just deleted her shit entirely.
She did.
He said, I'm out.
I'm out.
Like niggas too weird for me. I'm out of this motherfucker.
I'm out. Go enjoy my Snapchat premium.
But I really, really, really want dudes to stop doing that. Like, y'all downplay the fuck out of everything.
Mhm.
And then when shit doesn't go your way or it backfires, we're the villain. I gave you what you said you wanted. Like, we had amazing sex. We had great companionship. Whenever we kick it, I don't care if we just get on the highway and ride for 3 hours. We sitting on the couch watching YouTube videos. We going out of town for the weekend. Like anything that we do, we always have an amazing time. But like you said, when we not together, you do what you do. But you're upset with me for not being honest about my OnlyFans. What was I supposed to do if you told me you didn't want to know? Because it's not like it's hidden. I do the podcast every week. Y'all know the type of content I do. That's how I get y'all to fucking subscribe. I tell you about the foursomes and the threesomes and the girl on girl and all this kind of shit. That's when niggas be like, and get them cards out the wallets.
Bro, if he goes
So
back
I
to
tell
the
you
show,
the extreme shit that I do because that's what you want to subscribe when you so that you know that you're not subscribing to a boring ass fucking OnlyFans.
Yeah, because God knows I'd spend many a $10 on some weak hoes.
Why everybody think you got an OnlyFans ass?
I don't know why.
that's probably trying to throw you a
Okay,
hint.
so Kayla asked a question. She said, "Does he not want to be on OnlyFans with you himself?" I started out
I
with
should
him.
get one.
So I'm just saying,
He
go
was
make you one.
he was the very first person
Mhm.
that was on my OnlyFans when I started it. It was
Don't
either
do it.
solo shit or it was him. That was it.
Don't
I
go
think
on it.
he doesn't even have a reason to be self-conscious, but I think that he may not feel like he can really perform like camera. A lot of people can't. they can fuck, but when it comes to recording it, they psych themselves out and they can't really perform on camera. That's common with guys actually. But you know, he said it like, you know, that's not really my thing, which I respect. But again, initially I wasn't doing things with other people. It was all solo vids, masturbation shit, squirting vids. Y'all know I bought my big ass fuck machine and shit that cost me $500+. Like, I was doing shit to be entertaining, but still like mostly solo stuff, like masturbating on the river walk in public in broad daylight. Make sure y'all check out that video. I did a lot of shit, but I think is insecurity because he keeps referencing the guys in the videos where he's saying shit
Well,
like,
maybe he's trying to tell you
"Oh,
something.
well, you don't need me. You know, you can get it bigger and better than me, and blah 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 blah, and all this little kind of shit." Like, bro,
what
will
he
you relax?
wants her to do is stroke his ego. No, honey, your dick
But
is
here's the
way
thing,
bigger.
though.
See, look,
Your
you can't tell
stroke
my
is
Ashley got
way
OnlyFans too.
deeper.
Ask for Monte.
Shit, we already asked, bro.
Hey,
You ain't don't
Ken.
even need
No,
that.
We
I don't
already
have one.
been here.
We got to do an encore to the pod. I was on tone. Clearly, I got more to say.
Yeah, because we had a nice whole podcast when the cameras were off.
It's best content.
It was,
E
man.
telling Ken, great question.
Encore, do you want more?
Sarita says, "Hey y'all,
Go
the
to
game
bed.
is to be sold, not told.
Shout out to Snoop Dogg. That was a great album.
For
Certain
real?
niggas want to have their cake and eat real
Not his
talk,
best, but
and
it
that's
was
what it
That's what you're
was.
supposed
Smart,
to do.
like feeling that. Now it was, and I told him, and I tried because he's a male Taurus, and these niggas, you can't say anything to them without them feeling fucking attacked.
Everything is an ego.
Everything is an attack,
You know,
and they're very and because of the
I
fact that
never
they're
understood
very
that first.
narcissistic, I know this situation is really eating him up.
It really should be.
right.
I always, yeah.
Because having your cake and eat it too,
That's what you're
I want
supposed
to
to
eat the
do.
fucking cake.
Well,
You
from
just
what
don't
I-
want to get
from
the
what I
weight.
heard,
You don't
the-
want to have the weight on it.
The way I've
the weight
heard it's
gain
supposed
from
to be is you want to have this beautiful cake right here, and you don't want nothing to happen to it, but you still want cake. So they want you to figure out a way to eat this cake but still make it keep it be beautiful.
Ken says it's 2022. They selling game for likes now.
Big facts.
Eric tells Sarita that was the first thing she told him at US Cellular. Damn, US Cellular.
God
That's
damn.
a long time ago.
Denise out here calling niggas sucker asses. See? Sarita said still ain't changed.
So haven't.
I couldn't imagine spending my only off day.
Mark said you would go nigga with these promos and your stories. Not because like that's what it is. Like I am an entertainer. And like I've tried to explain to him several times, like
You're the
I
Vince
don't
McMahon
under
of
like
fucking.
you're making this personal. You were making the videos on my OnlyFans with people personal. When I only link with them when it's time for us to record, get this money, and then I'm
But
in and
that's
out.
not what his mind said.
But you went and made a fucking baby with somebody.
Oh,
You have a lifelong bond with somebody because y'all got a fucking kid now.
Trigger moment.
All right. Y'all, you went and made love to a bitch and got her pregnant and shit.
How you know it was made love?
Because they were in an action after we went south after the miscarriage and shit. He went and got in a relationship despite me.
hey, that's a
Now you're in a
terrible ass
relationship
human
and shit.
being.
So now you get in a relationship, get this baby, and then you're having little baby showers and all this little intimate shit. You are actually doing shit with people. What Jay-Z say? I was just fucking my hoes. I was gonna get right back.
Yep.
It's all right when you were saying that shit. And I had to break it down. Like, I don't understand why you are making this so personal. Like,
Because he loved you.
he feels like, but this is the thing. He's like, well, now I just feel like everything between us was fake the whole time. Like, you made, like I'm the only one that makes you feel like this because you are. That's a completely different element. What are you talking about? Like, when I am with you, it is a completely different reason. Like, nigga, you're the only person who I have sex with off camera because it's personal and it actually means something and we're doing, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't just fuck with you and be like, hey, well, we can do 3 rounds tonight, but at least one of them got to go on OnlyFans. You're the only person I don't do that to.
That's love.
I fuck you because I want to and because I feel something from it. I'm sexually satisfied with you. I orgasm with you. It's something completely different. It's not a performance.
I don't like how you looking at me.
OnlyFans is a
saying
performance
this,
because you
saying
just
it.
you right
I
here.
know. I'm in your line of eyesight.
Because I don't like talking to the camera because I'm not talking to the camera because how Tone has the camera set up is I'm not see how I'm not looking at,
There's 2 cameras though.
but it's weird doing
Yeah.
it. Like that's weird. I don't like to have to turn this way. To do that.
Actually, the cameras are supposed to be flipped. That was the problem.
Yeah. So it's natural for me to talk this way when look that way when I talk.
This
But
conversation, man.
he's making it a big ass deal. And I'm not and what I want to stress, I'm not saying that his feelings are invalid, that he shouldn't have his feelings hurt,
Then
he
what are you
shouldn't be
saying?
upset and everything else.
He
He
shouldn't have went looking for it.
This is his own damn fault.
Yes.
That's what we're
You
saying.
know, this all could have been avoided. This all could have been avoided.
Right, but the
Yeah.
nigga was like, man, and then you wearing
Him.
the same wig over here that you fucking this nigga. Like, I
That's
said,
what it
bro,
was.
this, I
That's
said, bro,
what it
this is my
was.
regular wig. What you mean? I wear it all the time.
I'll be a little
You
upset
need a
about
new
that.
wig.
Too.
That's what it
You
is.
need
I'm
a
like,
separate
when
wig.
you come over here, you gotta be bald.
But
Like,
this is my this
No,
is
no,
my
no, I want
go-to
you-
wig.
I want your
man.
dirty afro. I want the tennis ball.
He wants red. He don't want that one.
Oh, Red Rider.
Yeah, that's what we called it. I couldn't remember the name of it. It's been a minute. It's been a minute.
You said she taking this to the heart. You see how that wig move? Like, yeah, look, because I don't like being called a liar and making
Suck
it seem
his
like
dick
I
with
did
the
some
new grow.
Yeah.
Dog, shut up.
shit. Say he just missed that
What?
cap.
You don't like new grow?
I
This
just
is how
don't,
you
I
said
don't
it.
I don't feel like it's fair for me to be the one that's being vilified in this situation because he's the one that set the
Definitely not
terms.
the women.
I agreed to the terms.
And you're
But
following
because
by the
you feel like,
terms.
well, I haven't been doing anything. Whose fault is that when you were the one
His.
that set this shit? You made me feel like this is what you wanted because you wanted to do you.
Is this a common problem for strippers too?
Yes. What?
Hey, Ken said dogs start critiquing the videos. That's real hurt.
Yeah, he
Listen,
knows this shit.
I
wouldn't pay
I
attention
haven't
to.
even gotten started on the commentary that this nigga gave. Like this nigga
Yeah.
was sending screenshots like, yeah, I like his style, blah 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 blah. Nice hat. Like it was real.
Like,
Like
dog was in it.
he
played
was
too
like
much.
really analyzing shit.
How much?
Like, and I feel like if he had one of them little, you know, like when you pause the game and they draw the little shit on the screen with the little X's and O's and arrows and shit. I feel like if he could have done that,
Is
he
my
probably
nigga out
would
here,
have.
John Madden, in your videos, dog. Like, boom, right here is where he came.
He
from.
is, and I've always said
Dog.
like that is one of the defining traits of Taurus men. They will try to gaslight the fuck out of
But
you.
the thing about it is Mimi is not that easy to get riled up anymore.
No.
I wish that y'all would just either shit or get off the pot.
It's him.
He
It's
loves.
never me.
He
It's,
loves
it's
you.
really always
You
been
love
him.
him. Let's just be together.
He's the one who won't do the proper steps to have made
Well,
it
then why
official.
don't he just go away?
He won't go
I'm
away
sick of
he
hearing about
loves
this nigga.
because he loves her dirty draws.
Like, I really want Dog to just go find something else to do.
He does
For
and then-
real.
He does, and then he sends a random message. Hey Dinkins, and boom, they're back at it again
Well,
like
then
a
she should
fucking
stop
John
accepting
Laundrie.
these
Mark
random ass
says
messages.
you spitting facts, fam. I see nothing wrong with how you feeling, and that's
Right.
and even with me feeling like I'm not in the wrong, I'm still not discarding his feelings. I'm still sitting here saying this not my fault, but at the same time, you have a right to be hurt. You have a right to
Right.
have your feelings hurt and feel some type of way because you know you did see me on that,
Right. But after
but I
this-
didn't do that to you.
Right. And after
That's
this,
growth.
he needs to realize how he
Ladies.
wants your relationship to move forward.
There's
Move forward to what?
jealous
You
guys in
supposed to start making money?
town.
Oh,
Either-
so he swore like he completely done with me. He hate me. He
Oh,
all
okay.
of this
He'll
shit.
be back in
Alright.
7 months.
So Friday
Damn,
night.
7?
7 months. I give him 7
So
months.
Friday
He
night,
just emailed.
because this happened Friday.
anger
I was
right there.
actually I was in the middle of recording Death Fresh Show while he was calling and emailing and everything. I had to take an off camera break for a second. So this was Friday. Friday night, I go over there, and he like, man, it just get the fuck out, yada yada yada. I'm like, dog, why is you yelling? The fuck you mean, mommy? Why are you? I'm not yelling at you. I didn't come over here to fight. I didn't come over here to argue. Just bring it down a couple octaves and we could talk about it. Man, what the fuck is it to talk about? And I saw you. Do we gotta watch the shit together? I wouldn't mind that, but clearly you would. So how about we not?
So not only
But it
do
got
you
to a
wanna-
point where he was so like, he was so hurt about it that yesterday he sent me a screenshot of one of the people that he fucked during a little, little off period. I didn't feel a type of way about it. One, because I already knew that you had sex with her during this time. And I don't feel any type of way about it. One, I'm a pervert. So watching you with somebody else, that doesn't anger me.
it might turn you on.
You know? that doesn't anger me. It doesn't upset me. So that's number one, because I'm into that kind of shit. I'm a voyeur. I'm an exhibitionist, but I'm also a voyeur. Two, I know that you only doing this shit because you want to get under my skin. You're sending this to me because you feel like it's gonna hurt my feelings, and it's not.
Was she mid? She was mid.
Yeah, remember the one that was shaped like that one?
Bro, you can't be trying to make a motherfucker mad and then you send some mid.
No, remember the one with the strong jaw? This was 2019. That one?
That's definitely some mid.
Yeah, that one. Then it's like, then nigga, look, nigga, the screenshots you sent me from my OnlyFans, that thing was thanging. You sent me some dry shit.
That thing was
Try.
The dick wasn't glistening or nothing. Now, when I'm sitting on that motherfucker, it's like a water park. I'm gonna need you to send me a little bit more material to try to spark some jealousy.
Imagine trying to make your and you send the poo poo like that's all you got, bro.
Well, no, like
You type of hoes you fuck?
she was in reverse cowgirl on him, but it wasn't like there was literally nothing to be jealous about. Now you look at my reverse cowgirl video and it looked like somebody spit shined it.
I know that's right.
Kayla says male
What's the
insecurity
cosign?
isn't talked about
I'm
enough.
cosign-
Many
'cause I
men are
know.
insecure about a
I
lot.
know you know. Shanaz
Mark says, do you see a future with him, even with the child? Now,
They
I think
soulmates, fam. Keep it a buck.
I think the thing with the baby, the only reason why, like, because I'm not gonna sit up here and act like it didn't hurt, you know what I'm saying, that for that to happen. But I think the only reason that it wasn't something that was a deal breaker for me was because we weren't technically in a relationship when it happened. We were on the outs, and it was like a week after, and that's what I don't get. He like, man, and then you do this, and then you came over here, and I'm like, bruh, when you got your baby mama pregnant, it was literally a week before you came over here fucking with me. Like that was our first time like fucking back around. So I think that's the only reason why it's not a deal breaker. With the baby, had we been together and he made the kid, I don't think I would have. I think it would have been a lot worse. I think that's the only reason why it's tolerable for me. It's still a sore spot though, especially because it came like right after my miscarriage. Like it happened 3 months after my miscarriage. So that was a big thing.
Hey, is the Oreo in there?
Can't say watch it together. Hey man. Yeah, that's what he said. Like, do we gotta watch this shit together? Do I gotta show you? I know what I made. You were the one that's upset
Like,
about
nigga, I
seeing it.
was
So why do you
there.
keep doing it?
I know how this went down. I know
So-
how this movie ends.
So long story short, so Friday night, the day that everything happens, I'm over there, and then he throw a tantrum, go in the room, and I'm like, so I go and I crack the door open, I call his name and shit. He like, lay down, Dinkins.
Oh,
So I go in, I take my boots, I lay down and shit. So then he wants to he want to cuddle and shit. He like, dog, like, why the fuck you doing this to me? Like, and he like, y'all know the memes where it's be like when he choking you, you get excited, and then all of a sudden you hear him say, God, I'm tired of this bitch, and the grip gets tighter.
Yeah.
I thought it was the upper room for a second.
Lost her life.
But he swore like, man, and I never fucking touch you again. And after the shit that I done seen, and you sitting up here and having orgies and threesomes and gang. I said, first of all, I've never had a gangbang. That's not what it was. We use correct terminology over here. Even with women and 2 men, that's still a threesome. It's 3 people. Train is something completely different. Gangbang is something completely different. Orgies is different. But like I explained to him, I said, I can get
as a gangbang.
it, but like I explained to him later, I'm like, I get it because we were conditioned when we were younger to feel like that was degrading for a woman to participate in. Same way like how back then we wasn't supposed to let people know that we suck dick like that because it was degrading for a woman to do that. Now everybody claiming that they a throat goat. Nobody is ashamed of sucking dick because it's normal.
Some of you
Um,
hoes is terrible.
but you know, like I tried to explain to him, I'm like,
Some of them need to be.
there are a lot of kinks and fetishes
Oh, yeah,
and
you
shit
cold, huh?
that you know I might not be
You
into,
cold,
but
huh?
I don't knock them.
You're nice.
Ian said he's about to owe my shit. No, but so anyway, you know, he going back and he's really wrestling with himself at this point. I could tell it's like he's upset about what he's seeing. You know, he don't want to do it, but then it's me, so he wants to do it. But we end up fucking. And I did something that that's when my finger went.
But you had to clarify with him.
So I thought she was sweet.
So
we, you know, we do this, you know, and I'm, you know, giving a little.
you broke his heart.
I'm giving the Category 5 hurricane with the
And then
twister.
you broke the seal.
Category 5. Yeah.
What up, Dre? You know, massaging the balls and, you know, pressure on the gooch. And then, you know, like I said, with the finger, like everything was cool. It was like, so then afterwards, like, he like, you cold, you whatever, because like my feet and shit was freezing because he leaves his window open at night. So he making sure I'm comfortable,
definitely a
accommodating
psycho.
everything else. But I guess the euphoria wore off by the time the sun came up.
Oh, Jesus.
And he got mad again. And I think what it is he opened our text thread again and started looking at all them screenshots he was sending me of all the content.
No, he thought about what you did.
So-
It was like, you do this to them other niggas too, don't you?
And that's why I don't understand. Like, bro, you can clearly see in the videos that when we fucking, it's like, you know, it's missionary shit, doggy stuff. We might be in like different positions and shit like that. But it's nothing as extreme as me and him do. So I don't understand why he would take that personal, because me and his sex is completely different than the sex that I have with the niggas on
Niggas
OnlyFans.
don't get
You
that.
You can
man.
tell that it's just for entertainment on OnlyFans. With me and him, it'd be personal.
You tapped into his soul.
But that
You
that
own your
morning
soul.
when I was getting my stuff on, getting ready to go, as soon as I put my coat on, he was like, "Yeah, and last night that was it, and I'm fucking done." And he just went off again. I ain't say nothing. I just walked out the door and I opened it. And then by the time it took me to drive home, the nigga hadn't emailed me like 3 fucking times, like, "I fucking hate you, bitch. I hope you get COVID again." And he was just going off again. It's like, bro, we just fucked after you said that you would never touch me again, and you just like, I don't get it. I don't get it.
You was pressing his love button.
Okay, Ken asks, after him watching, did he try any of the moves other niggas tried on you? Not this time. This is not the first time that he's subjected himself to my OnlyFans content. I don't know what this is, like the 3rd time he's done it.
But this time it was just extreme.
The reason why we are currently emailing each other, the reason why we're blocked from each other's phones in the first place, why we even have to email each other, is because he just did this shit in October and blocked me because he went on his break at work. Like on your off days, on your breaks, you have nothing else to
Like,
do.
when they get the
Bro, you
rest of
can't
your
play.
work day,
You can't
gotta
play
deal with
Candy
this.
Crush or something. Like, this is what he chooses to do in his free time. But I did feel like after that time, like our first time fucking after he viewed my shit that time, that he did try to incorporate some shit and like try to
You
do
notice,
shit that they were doing. But I'm
you
like, that's
notice-
not
you
what we
notice
do.
He did
So.
a move. It's like, you got that from him.
I hope you didn't say that out loud.
Mark says so. He don't want you to do booty hole play with other niggas, just him. That was actually the first time I had not. Now gooch, yeah, I do gooch with him. And even with that, like, you don't see me licking niggas gooch and shit in my videos, but I do that with you. So why are you tripping?
Because you doing anything with other people. is why
But
you
he was
tripping.
doing shit with other people. I can always say I'm done with OnlyFans. You can't just be like,
I'm done.
not a dad. Well, he can.
I was
But
gonna say,
he's not that type of dude. So he's gonna be a dad. Like, your
You'll get
kid,
reprimanded for it, for sure.
like, you know what I'm saying?
You
Like,
stop being a father.
you have something that is always going to be there. Always going to be there. And I guess his biggest thing is, well, you didn't have to see it though. You didn't have to see it either. You went looking for it and chose to see it. So what the fuck are you saying to me right now? You act like I just walked in like, hey, babe, guess what? And then just connected my fucking, you know,
Bluetooth.
right. I fucking Chromecast it to your TV and shit and just showed you my new. Hey, so what you think about this angle? You think I should edit it this way? No, you did that. So why am I the bad guy here?
Because you're a fucking super villain.
She is not.
You didn't think about.
And if you let him tell it,
You didn't think about his feelings before.
so
you did
he
this for
so
him.
he sent me
He
the
didn't think
guy
about it.
crying, the black guy from the video, but then he said, "Well, this is also me." And then he sent me Chris Benoit. So he going through a lot, and like I said,
And
I'm
you're
not
not helping.
I'm not discount. Oh, so he did spaz because he thought I was laughing at him. Because we were talking in person in the car. He thought that I was laughing at him
You might have been.
because I cracked a smile. But I didn't crack a smile because of what we were talking about. Remember how I just got on you about your glasses and I said I hated his too?
Mhm.
I noticed that he got new glasses. And I was like, damn, like, so when I did it, it was because like I was happy to see he finally got rid of them punk ass Ray-Bans that I hate so much.
Bad time.
And it was bad timing.
Very bad.
Bad
Time.
time.
It was bad timing. And I won't lie, I did play it up a bit. Like I was trying to play up my sympathy a bit, and I broke character when I saw the glasses.
You broke kayfabe? You're terrible.
You never
I-
break kayfabe.
I broke character when I saw the glasses. Like, hey. And he was like, see, and they ain't fucking laughing at me. And he went the fuck off. And I'm like, dude, that's not what I did. That's not the reason.
You got somebody that make you go through stuff like this?
Yes, the nigga been sending me Chris Benoit, and then he sent me a
Kind of.
Well,
let me see if I
It's not.
can.
It's not that deep. That's deep.
this deep. That's deep.
That's deep.
Yours not that deep. You
Not for
threatened to
me.
kill you?
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like, tell the truth. Like he
Yeah.
threatened to kill you.
He did.
He don't love you if he didn't threaten to
That,
kill
that
you.
shit excited you a little bit?
It did.
Let me go to the share
Yeah,
media page.
no,
He
what-
grabbed me by my neck too. And I was
What's
like,
wrong with
You
you?
didn't know that. I can tell you that because when she was talking about her next story, she got happy.
I did.
Like, how do you get happy?
So
from
this
her?
is one of the pictures that he sent me. Tone, you want to put this in the camera?
Nah, is that somebody with a noose?
That's a Chris Benoit action figurine hanging himself.
Now I'm live when you get blocked.
Yeah, they're definitely finna pull this shit.
They're gonna pull that. They don't want dog face to be seen anywhere.
Dude said he could
I
put your
hope
ass in a
I hope
pedigree.
no woman ever makes me go through any of this shit.
Yeah,
But
and he
but
was
it's
clear.
really his fault though, and that's the same thing even with my situation. You set these. Oh, okay.
It was right on time. Keep going.
So y'all set these boundaries on. Oh, I just want to be friends. We just friends. You know, I'm looking for this. I'm looking for
You
that.
can't
Let's
fuck
just
your
be
friends.
Let's just be friends. Like we can go hang out. We can go do this. We can go do that, and we won't fuck. But then, like, I still want to be able to do this with this other person as well. And it's like, oh, okay. Or you want to have the option to be able to do whatever you want to do with another person. But let's just have open communication. Cool.
Okay.
Cool. But then the open communication is when it's all wrong. Because y'all can't handle it.
How open is your line of communication?
It's open.
Like what's open?
Like if he was to watch this podcast, he'd know all this already.
Okay.
So
That's
like I don't
cool.
know. There's no secrets. It's just
That's cool.
it's just open communication with me. But at the same time, like right now, he not doing nothing with nobody else. I'm not doing nothing with nobody else. So we don't really have too much
To talk
like
about.
conflict.
Eric
You
said
know what
you
I'm
can't
saying?
have sex with friends as long as it's an understanding.
Yeah, and most people don't. They'll start to fall in
you
love,
can, but then
and,
it's
and they got problems.
Right. If you don't have this
the
understanding, stop
feelings.
sticking your
Everybody's
dick in your
feelings are
friends.
different. But it's also different too. Like if you're going somewhere with somebody every day, you talk to this person every single day. You on the phone with them for hours out the day.
You're,
Y'all going to Bucks games. Y'all
you're
going out
doing
to eat.
relationship stuff.
You know what I'm saying? My mama was sick, and you sending my mama
A
care
care
package.
package.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, you know what I'm saying? Your sister having a baby, and you know what I'm saying? I'm buying gifts for the
Y'all
baby.
in a relationship.
Or you know what I'm
like
saying?
you can't
Or,
do
you know,
boyfriend stuff and
eh,
then not want to be a boyfriend.
Right, but then be like, oh yeah, I'm finna have this shorty come over here and do. Oh, you finna do what? You can't do that. Like feelings are different.
I was gonna go pee y'all, but I heard a noise. It might be him.
You know, like once feelings get involved and it gets more than that. Like
I'm so
oh, we
glad.
cool. That's
Ken
cool.
said Ashley ain't
But
open.
then-
Nobody knew about the milking table.
Monte did. We watched Dave, and I think I got it that same week.
Well, sounds like you're not friends enough, Ken. You didn't
So-
know.
I haven't really talked to Ashley in a while. That's why
So
it's
it-
a surprise to me.
Well, I mean, but I'm just not finna be out
Right,
here
like-
advertising. I got a milking table.
I'm just saying,
You
we
know
can
what I'm
get
saying?
you-
It's like
get your
it just
party
kind of
started.
it just kind of depends on how close your relationship
create
is
your
with people.
flyer for you.
I don't need a
Why do you need a flyer for a milking table?
I don't
Like,
need a flyer.
what kind of
average?
average? Hey, yo, man, you come get milk for $9.95.
silly.
I hope she's not milking for $9.95.
What are you?
No,
Is a little more?
I'm not milking nobody. I haven't even thought about it yet.
So why you
What we
got the
thinking about it
table?
now?
Why you
I
got-
had got the table for do my lashes. That's where I got the table. But in setting the table up,
You
I
discovered.
noticed it was a hole right there. I'm like, damn, I could take it. And I was like, folks, the milking table.
Okay, Mark wasn't
From
here,
Dad.
so he has no idea what the milk
You know
Yeah,
what
you
I'm
got to go
saying?
back and catch the replay tomorrow at 10 a.m. That's all I got to tell you, bro.
just know it's a good time.
Catch the replay tomorrow at 10
But
a.m.
anyways, if you find a way to keep your feelings separated from your friendship, it can work. Like if I ain't
That
talking
nigga
to you
said,
every day,
"Move
if I
side,
could just
move,
call
milk,
you and
milk,
just be
milk."
like, hey, I'm finna come over, let's smash, you smash, and then you leave.
I hate Eric
Ain't no
sometimes.
cuddling. He gets on my nerves. You know, like it's just the intimacy level on things. So
I can't do that. I feel like I
It's a
forgot.
beautiful thing.
I get attached to some shit now. I'm going down rabbit holes, threatening to kill.
but then
people.
that's when you gotta revisit that
That's when you gotta
conversation
have that
where you like,
conversation.
oh, okay, yeah, I want this to be more exclusive. Now just us.
I hate that fucking word.
Why?
We've been on a love tour, bro.
That
It's part of the
word
conversation.
is that one word got 7 different definitions.
It's triggering for Juan. Right
It's
now.
just like, what does that shit even mean
Juan's
anymore?
true.
I don't
right
want
now.
you talking to nobody
I
else.
know what it means, but apparently that's not what it means.
No, then that's what you say. Don't use the word. Say the definition that you want it to mean. Just say it.
Yeah,
Just
Juan.
be-
You gotta
just
Keep
be-
your
define it.
hands to yourself.
But then also
get your ass beat.
But then also be prepared for that person to not have the same feelings. Like, oh shit, no, we ain't doing that. I thought.
I mean, but if
cool
we
like
can't,
this.
but see, that's one of those uncomfortable conversations you got to be comfortable having
Mhm.
because you going like everybody not
Or
gonna
you
want to
just
be
gonna
on.
be mad and be threatening to choke bitches and sending emails.
And not in the sexual
But
way.
you seem to like
Hey.
being choked.
Yeah.
His exact words. If I show you that email, you would be cracking up. He's like, I could fucking choke you and not in a sexual way.
I hate y'all. Get
It
out
be
my
like that, though.
vocabulary.
Yeah, he is
like
sick.
that.
nigga.
Weird.
I never
he's a
want. I
weird
never
dude.
want to go through this with anybody. This sounds like a lot.
It is a lot. But
Yeah.
that's when people are not being
It
honest
happens,
with
though.
themselves and their feelings and
Like
how they
you-
want things to go.
Just to be just the process of like, so I'm gonna block you, but then I'm gonna email you because I still want to talk to you.
Mhm.
What the fuck, thing?
Let you know I still can reach you.
Or I think it's more so, like as we were saying, like people are not honest with themselves either. They're lying to you, but they're lying to themselves too. Because it's
Mhm.
like, like, damn, man, like I really love this girl. Like, I don't want to see her with nobody else.
Mhm.
But I'm gonna keep playing it cool, like, well, shit, it is what it is when we ain't together. Like, that that's not what you want deep down inside. So
Right.
why are you acting like that? If you know that this is gonna be your response to me doing something, then why not just be honest with yourself and say, you know what, I don't want her with nobody else. We finna be together. Fuck that.
Right.
Especially if you
Stop
making
doing dumb
such a
shit.
big deal about, and I
Mhm.
ain't even been doing shit. Well, if you wasn't doing shit and you don't want me doing shit, why not be in a relationship?
Right.
If this is your reaction to me doing shit that you
Because-
don't want me doing.
Because the one deciding factor we've always said that controls the way that man think, which it shouldn't be.
Outside influence.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's why I'm glad I don't have no problems with telling people how I feel. That's
good.
that's the good thing about being a Cancer.
You motherfuckers crazy.
Why do
Damn,
people think
You
we
say
crazy?
everybody crazy. Who not
Y'all-
crazy then?
Y'all emotional. Huh?
Geminis.
Who not crazy to
Excuse
you?
me?
Capricorns.
Geminis.
Y'all
Excuse me?
crazy as fuck.
My person, the only restraining order is against a Capricorn.
Because we psychos. He said crazy. I said,
You know what?
Oh, that's the difference?
This is very different.
Why do you think Cancers are crazy?
Because y'all so emotional. Y'all move. It's just like up and
The
down.
fact
and
that
around
y'all are
and
so
around,
emotional.
and just,
Had
it just-
you
ugh.
Been him, we probably would be like trying to see if you were even be granted a bail right now.
Yeah.
I would not kill nobody.
I
You
think
would have went to the
would.
next level. You may the minute that she laughed,
Yeah.
he would have
Probably
did something
would've
completely
knocked her through
stupid.
the window.
No, he wouldn't have did all that, but he would have definitely did some dumb shit. He definitely would have been outside your
You know
crib.
what? I can see that because
See?
in
You gotta be honest with yourself.
in the crib, Like folks didn't even bother to
Ken
fix.
said, "Why you don't have these problems? Because you ain't got no
bitches.
That was a low blow, Ken.
I also got all 10 of my fingers, you stupid hoe.
Oh, that was an even lower
That
blow.
was-
And before you make a fat joke, I can lose weight. You can never grow hair.
Oh,
Damn.
Oh, I thought you was gonna say he can never grow his finger back.
shit.
Daddy can't either.
Gemini is definitely not crazy.
Geminis
Something.
are crazy, but I love them.
If I'm crazy, then why I'm being so smooth about this situation?
Right. Stop the cancer.
Growth.
slap.
Because if this was 7 years
You
ago,
said, "My bad, fam. You open the door on this one."
like Ken backed up, like whoa.
I got
It's
a,
that
I
one.
got a can of, I got a
Spicy.
can of ass whooping too. You want to open that one?
It's a little spicy.
I'm like, hold on, it's too spicy for his pepper.
It's a little spicy.
But yeah, like they
spicy.
didn't even bother to get the hole in the wall fixed. My pops just hung a picture over it. That's just still funny to me.
It's a remind. He left it there because it's a reminder to you.
But I'd rather put a hole in the wall than beat her fucking face off. Cause that's what you. Maybe I hate when
So,
like, I'm
let's-
trying to convey like how I feel, and I feel like you're not taking me seriously.
But here's the thing, Juan.
That'll send me over.
But
the
here's
fucking
the
edge.
thing, Juan. You
I'm
got
not
so
saying,
angry
like-
that you put a hole in the wall, but you still kept a line of communication open with her, even when it was supposed to be done.
That wasn't the same person.
That wasn't
was
the
it?
same person.
Oh, I thought he was. I thought she
I'm
made
like,
you do that.
no, that was
Okay.
the first one.
Ooh.
Oh,
I,
the
lo-
first
I
one.
loved her.
You love easily too.
Oh, they do. Cancers do.
No, that's just him. Period.
Oh.
I think it was a little extra sprinkle on it.
When you-
'cause,
when
like,
you
I
check-
gave-
Little
I gave her
extra
my V
sprinkle.
card.
When
They
you
were-
when he
Aw.
when you
So-
check 5 of Juan's boxes, he's in
So-
love.
It's a
My
little
fucking
extra,
cinnamon apple.
it's a little extra sprinkle.
Ooh,
sprinkle.
I got
Yeah,
apples in
extra
the car too.
sprinkles.
You got happy about apples?
I
So
got
Mark
caram-
just went
I got
ahead and
chocolate
Googled the
covered
milk and
apples.
table. He said shit looked like it'll crack. Yeah,
Oh
wine
God,
on it.
bro.
Oh God.
Oh, you mean crack is in fun, not crack is in fall apart. Sorry.
Depending on what table he looked at.
Right. You might have saw some shit that wasn't put together right.
Right.
Wish.com.
And that shit gonna take 12 years to get to you.
Yeah, I don't even know if it's gonna get to you now with COVID.
That milk gonna be powdered by the time you get it.
Shit's gonna be spoiled. It's curding.
You getting powdered milk?
Powdered milk.
That's-
No, I ain't
that's-
getting powdered milk.
How old does he have to be to shoot powder?
What? I don't
Juan, shut
know.
up. Stop right now.
You
I
gotta,
don't know. I think it's always
Stop.
you gotta be
I
like
don't think
tone age.
I'm not that old.
Eric said he
No, I
getting
don't
his
know
milk and
because
table
I
from
don't know. I
IKEA.
don't know because my dad. Let me see. My daddy is 57 and his friend just had a baby.
And how old is
So-
his friend?
Got to be around 57.
You gotta remember, dog, my dad has a 22-year-old daughter.
So they still shooting.
They can men can shoot for a while as long as they
I
eat
honestly had a
healthy.
baby at 70.
Yeah.
They could definitely still shoot.
Yeah,
They
as
shoot.
long as you
I
still
don't think it ever,
you
like,
eat right,
shrivel up.
keep just like you can still shoot.
No, I'm out the game. I'm gonna be done by
Now they
50.
got
Like
this blue.
60-year-old
They got
women
this
still
blue
doing
chew
it.
out here now, so niggas really out here wilding.
The niggas take Viagra for the fun of it.
Yeah, actually, they do. They finna go have some fun.
Well, it's nice that no one's assaulted y'all.
Are you talking to him now?
physically?
Wait, what?
Oh,
you
you
lie.
I've
You lie.
I've been in
Because
a
you
abusive
you paused
relationship.
the middle of your show, so I know you have to be talking to him.
Right, because motherfucker left out the room and didn't come back.
My phone was in here when I left out the room.
Yeah, she
No,
went-
now I'm talking about when we was in the middle of pod.
No, I
It's
did
about
come back.
Friday.
Friday.
I definitely came
She
back.
came back.
I definitely came back.
We wrapped it up because she
I was
had
gonna
to
say I
go.
just left now because I had to poop in the hallway.
I'm
And we
glad
have
because it's
company.
kind of warm in here. So
'Cause
I'm
we
glad-
got
I ain't worried
company.
about that. It's because it's gonna be real. That's only because Ashley right here.
Right, because we got
And I
company.
didn't eat today.
Oh, that
You didn't give
motherfucker-
me no chicken tender, so my stomach empty. And y'all know that shit be kind of
Yeah, and that's
raw
why-
when you don't eat.
That's why I grabbed.
And I love her too much.
I love you too, baby.
This is why she need OnlyFans, y'all.
No.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but no. Yes and
Nigga
no.
sleep on the honey packs. I need to get one of my co-stars there because sometimes he be like, you said her eyes just went cockeyed. She talking to him. It's because I don't know which fucking camera to look in. Mind your business.
Yeah, the camera is throwing off. It's like just look at the TV.
That's why you're
at
not
this
supposed to look
point.
at you. You're supposed to look
I
at
don't
the.
know what I'm
You,
supposed to
you're
look
supposed
at.
to
This
look
guy-
at the people.
Honestly,
around.
if you didn't record an episode, I would have put y'all on the couch today.
Denise said, I was thinking she was emailing him, but I was going to let her live. Because
Right.
y'all know I
Yeah.
got to have the last word.
Like
fam.
that's how I knew when she stopped
Yeah.
talking.
Y'all know I
she
got to have the
talking to him.
last word.
Right, you might as well wrap it up then.
All right, just wrap it up then, fam. Unless you got
Them
something else to
things
talk
dangerous. You might as well sign up for child support voluntarily. I'm gonna have to find me some of them.
with them honey packs.
Might start selling them on my website. But yeah, I definitely want to thank you guys for tuning in, and special thanks to my boo for sliding through, and definitely for being able to talk to us about the pagan, the milking table, everything. That is what we are all about here
Super free.
at Socially Awkward. Make
That's
sure
what
that
they
if you were
introduced me as
not
next
able
week.
to catch the full live, or if you just had to leave early, it was kind of long. This was a long show today.
Nah,
We pushing 3 hours today,
I got you.
but it was worth it. 2 hours 47 minutes.
We've been here for a minute.
Yeah, it don't feel like it though, because
And
you know
niggas stayed engaged.
when family's
Well, I
family,
mean,
man.
between pagan and the
She was
story,
supposed to be going to sleep. She couldn't sleep right. She had to listen to the
had to come back and see if the dick really didn't fit.
Yep. So if you weren't able to catch the full live, whether you joined in late, you had to leave early, or maybe you just needed to take a break because we've been sitting here for a minute, make sure you catch the replay tomorrow. If you are not able to watch live, you can always just stream the episode on all of your favorite streaming platforms. We're on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon, wherever you catch your favorite shit at. Socially Awkward is available.
All of the things.
Absolutely. The Valentine's Day is creeping up upon us. I am currently trying to set up for a pop-up shop. Depending on how it goes for like location and everything, I might just offer free delivery that entire weekend. And then you could just order everything off the site, and then I'll just drop everything off. I do currently have free delivery for purchases that are at least $25 and $50 and up. Get free delivery to certain zip codes. If you're a little bit further out, like if you want like Bayview, all the way out in the boonies and shit, as long as it's a 532 zip code, you have a $50 minimum, but you get free delivery with $75 and up. I had to do limits because I can't be delivering $10 worth of shit and it's a 45-minute drive. That's not going down. So make sure you check out comerscandycloset.com for all of your lingerie, adult toy, adult games. We got all that shit. BDSM, go ahead and whip a nigga ass. Hey, you know what? Black History Month coming up too. So I'm not saying, but if you get a white man and buy one of them whips and stick it to him,
I feel
we'll
like,
be proud.
I feel like we need to insert the clip of Ronnie from Players Club.
Yeah.
Say it loud. He's beating the shit out of dog.
All right.
Hold on, wait a minute. I'm finna get these last little comments in.
Say your catchphrase.
Oh, Ken said Peg, and glad I missed that part. This late ass nigga talking about Suwoo. Nigga, we finna go now. Ken said a Valentine's Day live shooting on OnlyFans. Actually, I've been telling everybody to make sure you subscribe at least within the next week, like by next Sunday, because I got something real big coming up next Sunday that I'm doing. Yeah, man, it's gonna be lit. So if you are not subscribed now, make sure that you subscribe. By next Sunday, it is going down. So until next time, we got a hoe.